Garshasp. 2. Last time on Garshasp.
We've been searching this forest for days. I'm tired. Father said we'd find his manuscripts. Why haven't we then?
Athrat said we may, and it's not important if we don't find it. I'm sure we're going the right way. Come along.
Well, at least let's take a rest. I'm your brother. Can't you see I'm dying?
We can't wait. Something in this forest is chasing after us.
Damn.
Can't you feel it?
What? I don't feel anything. But I should say, this forest is not a safe place at all.
These forest
Father said it's full
bastards
of
shut
ogres
down
and
my
demons.
ride.
What dragon wants to stop me? Athrat said his mace is hidden somewhere in the forest. And I'll kill any animal who'd block my way.
God, I love
Is it
video
worth
games.
this much trouble?
Yes, it's worth it. We should separate here. This way we'll find the mace easier.
I don't want to find a mace, and I'm not going
Hello.
anywhere.
Stop being a
What are we
coward.
playing tonight?
Search the left side. You
Garshasp.
may find a clue there. We'll meet on the stone bridge.
This is the temple of the
This is a
dragon.
character
The
action
dragon
game?
called by
It
two
sure is.
What if the dragon comes
Looks
up?
like a
Should I
bad
fight with this?
Baldur's Gate clone, based on the picture.
Oh no, this is a
shouldn't
character.
be.
This is
A sword.
a God of
What
War
can I do with
clone
this piece of metal?
made by a small team from Iran in 2012.
Athrat's mace.
I see.
And
Remind
should
me,
anything I
were there
want be
even
behind
God of
1,000
War
closed doors?
games in 2012?
the first one came out in 05.
Yeah, but didn't they stop coming out by like 10?
No, Ascension came out in
Ascension's not a real game in 12, no.
Harley. I played that video game.
No, I mean, it isn't. It came out after God of War's peak. The peak was every other God of War game that came out on a mainline console.
Oh boy, these controls are jacked.
I don't know Zeustrasian mythology. I know Zoroastrian mythology a little bit, if that's what you mean, Kay.
All right. Already off to a great start.
Is this one of those games? Did they do the thing that God of War 1 did, where the fucking right stick is your dodge button?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. I'll hate that.
Okay,
Anyways.
I gotta reconfigure these controls just for a sec, cause
I'm mostly here to listen because I'm frying some chicken.
I see.
So I'm gonna go stand in the kitchen
All
in front
right,
of a pot of hot oil.
all right. I have to remap these controls. Hopefully, things should be a little bit better.
Can you define better when it comes to Garshasp?
Yes.
All right, what is better? More Gar or more
The
Shasp?
buttons are where I want them to be.
I don't know. I'm not convinced the buttons working and doing what you want will actually improve your enjoyment of this game.
It'll be easier to get through it.
That's probably true, but
Oh, we gotta watch this. We can't skip it.
unskippable cutscenes my favorite part of video games.
We've been searching this forest for days. I'm tired. Father said
They
we'd
didn't
find
even
his
try to animate
manuscripts.
that, right? He's just
Why
basically
haven't
filling
we
at
then?
that bush. It's
Yeah.
not doing anything.
Athrat said we may, and it's not important if we don't find it. I'm sure we're going the right way. Come along.
Well, at least let's
This
take
is
a
also the
rest.
exact same character model, right?
I'm your
Like, it
brother.
doesn't
Oh,
look
yeah.
different.
Oh yeah, no, this came out a
Can't
year
you
after
see
the
I'm
first
dying?
one.
Guess who finally figured out how to make restaurant-style
can't wait.
Marfar chicken?
Yeah.
Something in this
This
forest is
motherfucker.
chasing after us.
Congratulations.
It's actually super
Can't you
easy. It's
feel it?
equal parts flour and cornstarch and water
What?
for the
I
batter.
don't feel anything.
Well, there you go. Now I
But
know
should
too.
say this forest is not
And
a
then you
safe
can
place at
season
all.
it, which infinitely
Father said it's full of
improves it.
ogres and demons.
I mixed
What
in like
dragon wants to
a
stop me?
teaspoon of
Athrat said his mace is hidden somewhere in the
a
forest.
teaspoon of salt.
And
A
I'll kill
teaspoon
any
of ground
animal
black
who'd block
pepper,
my way.
a half teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon each of garlic, onion powder, and paprika. And, mwah. Almost doesn't
Is it
need a
worth
sauce.
this much trouble?
Yes, it's worth it. We should separate here. This way we'll find the mace easier.
I don't want to find the mace, and I'm not going anywhere.
Stop being a coward. Search the left side.
So what are
You'll
the odds
find
of
a
this
clue
dude living?
there. We'll meet on
0.
the stone bridge.
This is
Zero?
the Temple of the
With
Dragon.
that fucking
The dragon
atrocious
called
fit,
by Turaj.
Yeah, he's got a helmet
What if the
on. He
dragon
could
comes
probably
up?
survive some
Should I
sort
fight
of
with
like
this?
blunt object to the head.
he's wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah, that's
I
all the
should
thing
be
in Iran,
a
I assume.
sword.
Or
Yeah,
most-
ancient
What can I do with
Mesopotamian
this
skinny
piece of
jeans.
metals?
Yeah.
Athrat's mace.
Everything needs to be skin tight because if it's not skin tight, then all of the the demons just get in
Why
your
should
pants.
anything
You
I
don't want
want
that.
Be behind 1,000 closed doors.
What if I do want demons in my pants?
Well, then baggy jeans are the way to go.
There's not even
90s would
controller
treat you well.
drift on this controller.
I'm actually, Jesus Christ.
You're Jesus Christ? Holy shit.
No,
That
I
is-
Am Jesus Christ is a different video game.
That's
Oh, okay.
atrocious drift on that controller. Are you okay, dude? Do you
This
not
is a
have
brand new
$15
controller.
to get another
It doesn't
shitty
have
controller?
drift.
What?
This is a brand new I'm using a brand new controller.
Is this a case of you
Oh, so
started the
the
game
game-
with like
The game
the
does this.
I think
Okay,
this is just the game being
it's just auto run on. Don't worry, it's fine. You just got to make it to the next checkpoint. You'll be okay.
Okay. I've switched. Nope. That's not what I want.
That's weird that would actually show that. I always thought that OBS would block that sort of thing.
Okay.
You know what? What did I miss? Did he dox himself?
No.
No.
Ah. Not that I want that to happen. It's just funny when it does.
Do you think there's a chance this game may force you to play with keyboard and mouse controls?
God, fuck that. Who am I? Chris Zombie Pie Redacted?
I mean, that would be,
Hey, Brayden. Hey, Brayden,
Yeah.
are you playing it with the best controls?
What if I instead of, enjoying my action games, I just gave myself carpal tunnel?
Or you could play. I mean, you could play good action games.
No, that's not on brand. You can't do that. It's actually illegal. You know, it's okay. I've been told that third time is the charm.
Yeah. What will
I suspect that
happen?
this may be one of those video games where you cannot be touching the controller in any way, shape, or form as it starts. Otherwise, it just gets all
Yeah,
wonky.
it's like the N64 all over again.
Yeah. It just decides, no, your controller has a dead zone, even though it doesn't have a dead zone, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
I need you two to look at this screenshot of this person's.
I'm playing
fucking-
this video game
this
right
scene
now.
from World of Warcraft.
I don't even have the controller plugged in and it's doing this.
Looking voice to text real quick.
Wait, doing that without the controller plugged in?
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna play this with a mouse and keyboard, I guess. Because fuck my life.
You're gonna play with mouse and keyboard, and it's be like, oh, all the controls make sense now.
No, you're not allowed to do this to me. That's not your
It's
bit.
like,
Did they do some sort of weird visual update to WoW that I'm not aware of?
oh,
Yeah, back in Cataclysm.
like fucking 10 years ago, literally 10 years ago. But it just, I love that. It's just like, they use shadow magic, they wear purple clothes, you get it. Character behind them, like, yeah, I think I need to go change.
No, you're fine. You'll blend right in. It's an infiltration mission.
Alright, we get to see this one more time.
We've been
Once
searching
more,
this
but with
forest for
feeling.
days.
Just, you could cut the bush, Garshasp.
Tired.
Not that big.
Father said we'd find his manuscripts. Why haven't we then?
I'm going to assume this game doesn't
Ephrat
have
said we
subtitles.
may, and
No.
It's not important if we don't find it.
It's
I'm
fine.
sure we're going the right way.
Garshasp is just
Come
like...
along.
He sounds
least
like
let's
someone
take
doing
a
a bad
rest.
Duke Nukem impression.
I'm your brother. Can't you see I'm dying?
We can't wait. Something in this forest is chasing after us. Can't you feel it?
What? I don't feel anything. But I should say, this forest is not a safe place at all. Father said it's full of ogres and demons.
What dragon wants to stop me? Ephrat said his mace is hidden somewhere in the forest. And I'll kill any animal who'd block my way.
Is it worth this much trouble?
Yes, it's worth it. We should separate here. This way we'll find the mace easier.
I don't want to find the mace, and I'm not going anywhere.
Stop being a coward. Search the left side. You may find a clue there. We'll meet on the stone bridge.
This is the Temple of the Dragon. The dragon called by Turaj. What if the dragon comes up? Should I fight with this?
So is this hair supposed to be some sort of sentient kraken or something?
I shouldn't be here.
Sure.
Weird tentacles
sword.
floating in random
What
directions.
can I do with this piece of metal?
I think that's supposed to be the wind.
Wind doesn't work like that.
Ephrat's mace.
You don't know how wind was in Mesopotamia.
I do. It's how wind is here too. Just the
Why
same.
should anything
You know?
I want be
I
behind
don't
a
know. I
thousand
think maybe
closed
they had
doors?
different wind. You know, the gods were alive back then. Things were different.
Alright. If I plug in the controller after I start the game, how do we feel about that video game? Huh?
You're about to find out.
Nope. Nothing. Jack shit. It won't let
Jack
me do
and shit.
anything. Fine, we're fucking WASD.
We're doing it live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Nothing was remained to burn from the iron armor
Needs
of
analog
the body
control.
of Sham, due to the sword wounds
Question
of the
for you two.
Ashmogs.
If
We
you
did as he
worked
had
at a job
requested,
and they
left
put
him in the
this
wilderness for his
sign
soul to
up-
return to the
I'm
nature.
putting this in voice to text.
I felt lonely seeing the carnivorous birds flying over his dead body.
Would you immediately kill your man?
I'm playing a video game right now. I cannot respond.
I will read the sign. It says, attention all employees of Redacted. Calling out because your child is sick is no longer a valid excuse to miss work. It will now result in a write-in. Do not employ your children, and as such, their sickness is not an excuse to miss work. Go team!
There is not a single HR person that would have wrote this the very next time.
Yeah. I'm literally looking at this like, I'm pretty sure if you took this to any employment specialty lawyer, they would start laughing like the Joker.
Most likely.
Scorpion!
Y'all hear that, the Nikado, avocado, whatever fucking shit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, there's like this really fat streamer, or
Okay.
he does like ASMR videos of him eating food.
Well, that sounds horrible.
And he just revealed today that every video he posted for the last 2 years was recorded in advance while he was secretly exercising and losing all the weight as like a social experiment.
Okay, good for him, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I didn't follow him. Twitter is being very...
Lionheart, you know what you did.
Yeah, you basically opened up Pandora's box. This is your fault.
You said the word Sword Art Online. And then Gino's like, I don't want to watch bad things. What? I know you guys like bad things. I like good things.
Yeah, good things like Rambo 1/2.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, good things like Rondo 1/2.
It's a show that's older than me and still, I would say, stands the test of time for the most part. Those lessons.
Oh, I fucking hate playing this with the mouse and keyboard, by the way.
I bet that's probably what it is, but again, giving you another choice.
Didn't Rambo 1/2 recently get a remake?
The remake hasn't come out yet.
I mean, it's technically out. I technically
Yes,
may
there
or
are
may not
technically
require-
ways to watch it.
Yeah, I may or may not have required some sort of test.
There might have been a
screening,
Netflix leak, let's say.
Yeah. It's absolutely not worth watching that version though, because it basically looks like shit and it has all kinds of like test
Timestamp.
footage things all over everywhere. It's like, oh, look at this timestamp. Yeah. Subtitles are broken messes too. So
Oh,
I'm curious if
yeah.
they're gonna actually have a dubbed version of it when it comes out.
My father was everything to me. King Sham, the brave son of Turag, who spent
is
his life
absolutely
searching
just
for
some
his
sort of
ancestral
Free
mace
asset that
and never
floating
found
ball,
it.
right? There's no.
That's my
A lot of
dog
this
now.
game was free assets.
The
I've
carnivorous
seen
birds
that
approached
before.
his chest while screaming.
But in
Oh.
like
They
a
were returning
weird
him to the
technical.
Oh
Look
no!
at this.
Oh
They're
no!
panning the camera in a weird way.
The video game does not like any of this.
Whoa, hold on. Go back on that bridge.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like 90% sure that was the exact camera movement from God of War 2 when you were crossing the big.
It's not impossible.
It's absolutely 100%.
And like I get that you can't really like do
Lionheart,
anything
your
with-
wife is allowed to like SAO.
I get that you can't copyright a camera motion, but like the exact camera speed.
People. Here's the thing. If Sword Art Online is your trash fave, oh fuck you.
Oh, that's just straight up God of War.
It is influential. SAO is like directly responsible for everything terrible about modern anime.
Yeah, have you not seen all the isekai that spawned after it?
Well, hold on now. There's like 2 good ones.
Two good isekai? I don't believe
Digimon Isekai.
it.
Technically.
This is a terrible puzzle because how the fuck are you supposed
Harley.
to memorize? How are you supposed to memorize the pattern if you can't see the whole goddamn thing?
I think you could just go around it. I think that's
No,
just
he's
to get
gotta
the
touch the
answer.
thing in the center.
No, I gotta get the lever.
Now you're...
This is not the gauntlet of well-constructed video games.
Yeah, that's yeah. You gotta go to a different place for that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Opening red orb containers. Do you have to mash the button to...
No, I only have to hold
Okay, at least they did one improvement. Oh, you just got it the first time.
it. Yeah, okay. Shield hero, huh? Okay.
She's trying to sell me on Shield Hero. I've lost her. I'm sorry? What?
I'm glad your marriage can endure in spite of this.
Yeah, that's, God of War Ascension is the new barometer.
Does it make me angry in the same way as God of War Ascension did?
Well, how did God of War Ascension make you angry? Did it make you angry because you expected better?
I expected better from that game, and that game, Big Socrates on the Giant Bomb forums keeps going like, it's not that bad, and I'm like, you're right. In comparatively, sure, but for a for a full price God of War sequel that came out at the tail end of that console's lifespan, that game is immeasurably dull.
Everything about that game just seemed like, we have these assets and we found a way to make them look slightly different.
My grandfather Turag
we
was
do
an
here.
alchemist like I am. However,
It feels like it
unlike
fell
me, he
across
was
the
quite
finish line
skilled
rather
in
than
combat,
right.
and he fled from a huge army of thieves to a jungle that surrounded the Temple of the Dragon, while possessing the Mace of Athrat.
I see you need
He had
whom
retaken the
seeds
mace from the
to increase your
commander
life.
of Deve's
I don't know what that
Hitasp.
means, but I see a
Bravery
seed
was a
in the
trait that
distance.
Father searched in me for years. I have left my books behind, and this notebook is the only thing I have to log my journey occasionally. I am alone with Bravery now.
Well, this sure looks like a combat arena.
Like, for a game like this, like, the thing about Garshasp is I have no expectations for Garshasp. Like, the fact that the people who made this game managed to make a game and ship it is impressive, given the context around it.
I mean, these only came out on PC, though, right? They didn't come out
Yes.
for any consoles.
These did not come out on consoles.
So it's more so the fact that they were allowed to post this on Steam and find it.
Yeah, they managed to publish it on Steam. And this was pre Steam opening the floodgates and letting anyone publish anything.
Yeah, you got this dubious thing that you click on stuff and then you get bananas or whatever the fuck. Sure.
Yeah, there's bananas and pornography.
Some would say that's more or less the same.
All right.
thing.
Was there pornography in the banana clicker game?
No.
There is
No,
now.
those are the two kinds of games on Steam.
I am
Fair.
buying the banana
Actually-
clicker game developer and I'm putting pornography in it as we speak.
I was actually about to tell you to make the exact same joke about how if this was post the floodgates, there would be.
I'm sure there's titties in here somewhere.
I don't know.
No,
it
this
came
is from
out-
the
this
Islamic
game-
Republic.
Yeah, I was gonna say
The
this game
Revolutionary
came out-
Guard would, they might have some problems with that. Alright, this trick is called the Garshasp shit, skip. Skip.
Yeah, you just try to jump over this entire combat encounter because it sucks.
Wait, hold on. Are you supposed to be fighting something inside this trap room?
Yes, Harley.
God, that's...
Aren't you a gamer?
I'm
That's what
sorry,
gamers have to deal with.
I play strategy mostly. There aren't
Just, you know,
rooms.
strategize to not be where the spikes are.
Have you ever considered that maybe the real spike pit was Napoleon's invasion of Russia?
Really, just invading Russia seems to end poorly for a lot of European leaders. Specifically, French ones and
German ones, yeah.
He was Austrian.
Austria
anyways,
is
yeah.
just southern Germany.
Let's not parrot the Nazis said about Austria. What was
is
I
that
gonna
what
say?
they said about Austria?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
why they
southern Germany.
annexed it.
I mean, they
Oh,
said
cool.
that about Austria. They said that about Poland. They said that about basically everywhere except France.
No, I mean, theoretically, they did kind of occupy France.
No, they occupied.
What you're saying is, even they didn't want France.
I guess. What the fuck? I was gonna make a joke. I can't remember my joke now.
It's fine.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, I got shaft. You know, these games are,
This may be the hardest sequence in the entire game. The fact that there's spikes on the outer perimeter is that.
the fact that the hitboxes on these spikes are, generous.
Hi.
Hi, Justin.
How is Garshasp?
What if I told you it runs worse? And
Well, look at how
also,
much more
my
it's
controller does not appear to be working.
Did your controller not work?
No, I played that entire game with my controller on.
Oh. Well, is it not crashy?
It hasn't crashed yet. Oh, good.
Oh, he just jinxed it. It can now crash at any moment.
Dun
mean,
da da
like, he is literally
da
mouse keyboarding
dun
it
da da
right.
dun dun da 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 da.
So, believe it or not, DMC3 had a PC port originally, and
Yeah.
it did have mouse and keyboard controls, and they were not great. They were
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah, that
If I'm
checks
not
out.
mistaken, a lot of the modern ports are based on that one. I don't remember. Could be wrong.
Oh no, this man, his life is in danger.
Oh no, Garshasp! Oh god! Oh!
If only you didn't split up, maybe he would have lived.
Tainted with all sorts of dirt. I
Obscure.
will find you and hit you with this blade. And then you'll forget about your god-worshipping habit.
I love video games.
It's not a bad wound, but it can't come
Wait,
with
did that guy
you.
even die, or is he just inconvenienced now?
I mean, he looks fine
I
to me.
found this in the forest. Here, get it.
Narsha.
What happened in the forest? Who was that monster following you?
It came up when I picked up
That was
this
a good
tablet.
throw.
I'll hide among the trees. You go for the mace. A little bit further, you'll find a passage to the temple. I think all monsters living in this forest, including the one you just saw, who's their leader, are searching for this mace.
That sword is so nonsensical.
Garshasp, come back with something that's worth these wounds. I'll be waiting for you.
First dragon plate achieved. .jpg.
I don't know, I would say that's at least a PNG file.
I'm sure that Turag has summoned the dragon of the temple by alchemy. The historians of Deves have written that the Deves following Turag were faced with a ferocious dragon. They had killed Turag with great courage, but were defeated by the dragon. In the history books of us humans, we read that Turag was the brave warrior. History is written by the conquerors.
So this game is apparently 1.5 hours long.
Oh, fucking great.
So what are these people going to make?
Children of Morta.
Okay. Yeah, good game. That's not even a dig. That the game's very good. You know, I will give them this. Both the Garshasp games seem to only be about $5, so it's not like this is a very...
No, this was
Yeah.
less. This was like $2 for both of these games.
You got it in a combo. But the
Yeah.
first one was 3 times the length?
Yeah, no, the first game took me about 5 or 6 hours.
It's very funny. So I'm looking at Garshasp, Temple of the Dragon, and main story is 1.5 hours. Completion experience 1.5.
I mean, I assume that's beating the game on all 3 difficulties.
So just play it on hard and you get it all done with on the first try. It's not like trying to get all the achievements in Deadly Permission where you play it on hard and it just gives you the achievements for beating it on hard.
Yep, you have to beat it all 3 times.
You're gonna beat it on normal and easy. It's a well-programmed video game.
Is this better than X-Blades?
Yes.
It looks better than X-Blades. It's not a balloon nightmare.
It looks hard.
Okay. That's my sick new move.
Just pulling a shield up.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a shield, he just has another blade on his
Through
arm.
the dry plains of Rig
Oh, okay.
Gen.
So, yeah,
Being
he's
a
not
lad
weak.
who
He doesn't
knew
carry
the
a shield.
passages of Hearmond,
No.
it would
His
not have
arm
been
is his
possible
shield.
to pass the haunted plains without him. There's a
It's
little
supposed to take
village
place
called
in,
the
like,
Windy Town in the west of Rig
Mesopotamia,
Gen.
right?
Yeah, well,
Ancient Persia.
Right,
Ancient
so
Persia.
where did this
Totally
guy,
got tagged by that look. That's very funny.
So, like, where did this guy get a steel sword?
it's a magic sword from the gods. Next question.
Yeah.
Where'd they get it?
The
Denny's.
stars.
How do
you
you
want-
feel about 3D platforming?
If you want a fantasy game explicitly set during the Bronze Age, I have a game for you. It's called Tyranny.
God, is this game making you puzzle?
Yeah.
ready to look at my... Alright, gamers, who's ready to see my bangin' sesame chicken?
Show me the sesame.
The windy town is between Rig Gen from the east end and the jungle of the dragon from the west. A huge statue of a warrior sits in the bazaar, and the locals call it Kulmach. His wrist is the size of my neck. It appears that he has been the head of an immigrant tribe.
Discord, I'm begging you, please work. Alright, everybody, it's in the food channel.
Yep. That looks pretty good. Good job. Is your mouse pad an image of the moon?
Yes.
That's pretty clever.
It's a very faded image of the moon, because I've had the same mouse pad for like 5 years.
But I've had the same mouse pad for 20 years.
About to say,
I just
mine's
got a
all
new
over
desk
the
mat. Because the VTuber merch I pre-ordered back in April showed up.
I also
So now
bought
I
a
have
desk
a
mat, but it's too
anime
big for my
booby
desk.
girl. I have a booby anime girl desk mat, like a real degenerate.
There you go. But does it have like the actual like boobas on it, or is it just an image?
No, it's not one of those booba mouse pads. No, it's a desk
You
mat.
you don't have an ergonomic mouse pad?
No. No, but it does have
Need
Sarah's
that.
Sounded
font.
disappointed. Like, oh, how are you supposed to support your wrist though?
Yeah.
I knew a dude in high school who had a
Yeah.
custom made Magic the Gathering mat with a pinup of Chandra.
Isn't Chandra canonically a lesbian?
Nope, they don't care.
Maybe? Probably.
I don't think it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
That's
No,
like when people are
it's
like,
just
oh,
a
you know,
desk
Tracer's
mat.
a lesbian, you shouldn't put her on all that porn, and people are like, we're gonna make porn harder now, just more.
We're gonna make
They don't let you change the camera angle here, do they?
No, of course not.
Oh, great.
You also might not have enough,
Oh, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
He's got
No,
it.
we got this. I love how the death plane is literally the second you slip off of... Like, it's literally right below.
The game's like, we're not gonna waste your time with this. We know this is already stupid, so
I think you might not be able to make this jump.
have you considered that this isn't the right platform to be jumping at? There's a platform to your left.
It's not far enough.
He's got this.
No, I got onto this island, so
Okay.
clearly I can get off.
Are you sure? Because if the bridge is higher than the island in elevation, which
No,
it
it's
probably
not.
can't.
It's
It
fine.
is.
It is. It looks like it might actually be.
No, it's fine. We just have to, shasp around here a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they're soft locked.
Nope.
There's no such thing. You cannot soft lock Garshasp. There's literally nothing.
Can you dodge roll and jump?
Can you use that fucking lever again?
Nope. Because the lever just opens the...
So you need to do this. Like, this is something you need to do.
Yes, that leather
hold on.
open... The
Walk
red
to
leather,
the-
yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather,
Whoa,
red
stop.
leather, yellow
Hey,
leather,
shut the-
blue.
Stop going crazy for a moment. Walk to the other side of the platform.
No.
Oh, there's a health upgrade here.
You're welcome for that, but also, I really think you're supposed to go left here.
How?
That bridge is farther away.
I think this may be a case of, like, theoretically, you should have,
So
angled the bridge better.
just
but
to,
you were
yeah,
able
just to clear,
just barely make it with the way
just
you
to make this
set the bridge, but
100%
you're
clear,
literally stuck.
these are bridges he had to manually set.
Yeah, so I think it's literally that he could have made it closer and then gone here, but he tried to do both like things at the same time, and now it's literally impossible. What happens if you like go to the main menu and load again? Does it just load this?
Now I have the hiccups.
Okay, that's you can make this work. You just have to do all these combat sequences again.
Alright. And now I have the hiccups. Great.
Alright. You will survive. I just remembered my last mouse pad was essentially just a piece of copper with pads on the bottom. They actually like sold them. It cost me $2.
Reviews are in from the roomies. They say it fucks.
Alright, give me a sec. I need to. I'm gonna drink some
My
water.
sesame chicken.
I'm gonna drink some water.
An excellent choice.
Drink 2 water because I'm redeeming hydration break.
You can't drink 2 water. You can only drink 1 water. If you drink 2 waters at once, you'll drown.
God, this is. Y'all ever learn how to cook something and you do such a good job you're worried that you can't eat it from a restaurant anymore?
No.
I feel like every time I get sesame chicken from here on out, I'm going to be comparing it to this plate of sesame chicken.
I mean, that's fine. My whole thing is that if I could make it well enough, then I'm just kind of happy that I can make it well enough.
My brother in Christ, Braden, this is not talent. This is literal blood, sweat, and tears.
You're not supposed to put that in the sesame chicken, you know that.
It makes it taste better. The gods demand a sacrifice. Also, Braden, you have skills.
He's got skills to pay the bills, except I just hear yelling. I just hear yelling in the background. I'm not sure what's happening.
Companies are getting rid of drug tests because they can't find enough workers. Congratulations to drugs for winning the war on drugs. Welcome back, Brady.
Hello, I'm back. I'm sorry, one of my parents' friends came over. Their dog's sitting a golden doodle
Oh,
who just looks like a skinnier version of Bo. And I thought it was Bo for a second. And yeah. Anyway, back to this, I guess.
the Garshasp.
Yeah, after meeting a dog and having it like me, it's time to go back to Garshasp.
You need to find the dragon secret.
Yeah. That's not what it's called, by the way. I don't know why this box art says Dragon Secret. It's Garshasp and the Temple of the Dragon.
We reached the jungle borders after passing through the dry
Is this like a
plains of
novel or
Rig
something?
Gen.
No,
Or
I
is this
bet it's
your
just
third
like
game
Me and
that
lad
you never
who
read?
knew the
a
passages
pre-release
of
box
Hirman.
art.
It would not have been
so they
possible
might have changed
to
the
pass
name of the game?
haunted plains without
Yeah.
him. There's a little village called the Windy Town
Braden, I
in the
want
west
you to
of
know that I
Ring
think you
Gen.
have skills.
Thank you.
I couldn't play this fucking video game.
Is that a skill?
The ability to endure assery like this is definitely a skill.
Alright. So, we learned an important lesson.
Is that you need to do this in probably 3 stages
Yeah.
instead of...
Instead of 2? Yeah. Anyway. I could be hanging out with Scout the dog, who seems like a very good girl. But instead I'm playing, this.
You know, sometimes the choices we make aren't the right ones. But you know, it is what it is.
In Arrows Season 5, one villain of the week is an armored assassin named Scimitar, who co-showrunner Wendy Miracle referred to as a big DC Universe character. However, there is no DC character named Scimitar, because as it turns out, they accidentally adapted a Marvel villain.
Wonderful.
Sometimes I go and I look at all of the various DC crossovers listed on Wikipedia, and some of them are like little cute nods where like one artist will put like Lois and Clark in the background of something in fucking like the background of a comic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the time it's like, oh yeah, they accidentally put an Iron Fist villain in the Green Arrow TV show. Thankfully, nobody was sued. Oh, cool. He even pushes levers secretly. Alright, time to see if you got it right this time. Nice. Solid walking off that ledge. Good effort.
I'm once again going to remind the viewers at home, I am playing this game with WASD instead of a control stick.
I mean, considering what your control stick was doing earlier, or not the control stick, what the game was thinking your control stick was doing earlier.
Oh, now there's dudes here!
See, I reached max level in the Black Ops beta and decided, you know, I'll just uninstall this now so that you know, I'll have something to look forward to in late October. You know, not burn myself out on the game before it's even out. And now I'm just like, boy, I could have just been streaming more Black Ops. The same 4 maps.
What are the chances of us seeing
The
Space
Windy
Marine
Town
2
is
on the
between
channel?
Rig Gen from the east end
Not
and the
let's
jungle
say
of the
above
Dragon
0.
from the west.
Oh, yeah?
A huge statue of a warrior sits in the bazaar, and the locals call it
principles to
Kulmak.
play a good game. just
His
because
wrist
it's got
is the
Space Marines
size
in it?
of my
I
neck.
played Onimusha 3. That
It
game's
appears
great.
that he has been the head of an immigrant tribe.
I'll take your word for it. Don't even.
Yeah, that game seems fun. But it's one of those things where I know it's from a European publisher, so I know it's eventually going to be it's probably going to get quickly discounted.
What is?
Space Marine. It's also that, and every other fucking video game is coming out this month. And I already bought Astrobot. Which is a delightful time. No notes on Astrobot. That game seems fantastic. We should be getting ready for Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Lionheart, if you install Fightcade, I will fucking play CVS2 against you right now. I played it with Rio, that one time. I will happily play some dang.
I do not use my...
And I have the
Fight
Capcom
darkness.
Fighting Collection 1
bring
if you
the
want to
light.
play Darkstalkers
This
2
sentence has
poorly
been
with
carved
me.
underneath the Kulmach statue in the village. The
The-
wise in the village say that the old beliefs of the tribe leader have lost their meaning these days, and his cracked statue is a playground for children now.
Are you stuck on the geometry?
I ask about the whereabouts of the Temple of the Dragon from the village
No.
people, but they all
Looks like
lower
you're
their
stuck on
heads
the
and pass
geometry.
by me with fear.
I actually think he's stuck inside an invisible wall.
Don't worry about it. Lionheart, listen, we'll just play Street Fighter 6 when Terry comes out. I fixed the problem.
I do not use my sword to fight darkness. I bring the light. This sentence has been carved underneath the Kulmach statue in the village. The wise in the village say that the old beliefs of the tribe leader have lost their meaning these days, and his cracked statue is a playground for children now. I ask about the whereabouts of the Temple of the Dragon from the village people, but they all lower their heads and pass by me with fear.
I solved the puzzle. Oh look, it's a reused enemy from the first game, huh? I know how these go. I love the way the music doesn't fade out properly. Oh. I can't be mad at you, Garshasp, too. I met...
You can if you try harder.
Listen, I've been revitalized and restored thanks to meeting that dog. That was the problem. You thought you could break me. What? Oh, I see what I'm gonna have to do here, and I'm not happy about it. Yep, okay. You have to rotate that one first. Okay, so just as a let's say as a quick little straw poll, would the audience at home be more excited by another RPG series or more horror games? Because I have multiple lists for both, and they're both they both have like 40 games on them. Horror, unless it's Tales of Grace's F. Tales of Grace's F isn't a horror game. I mean, although we still do have the, if you want the views, you clearly need to do Wheel of Sonic. So, about that. What if I told you that might be, a donation incentive for, Extra Life? Oh, this platform... Maybe I can't rotate it yet. What? But, I'm thinking, perhaps there will be multiple Sonic-based donation incentives for Extra Life this year. Multiple Sonic games for the children. If people pay me enough money. What's on the RPG list? I can, post a little screenshot. Ironically, I've played multiple of the games on the Dubious RPG wheel since making that list. Alright, this is in the voice-to-text. This is just the first page. How much will you pay for Sonic X Shadow Generations? I will pay full price for Sonic and Shadow Generations if enough money is donated for the children's. And by full price, I mean whatever 12% discount that Fanatical will give me.
See, when you say that there's a game out there called Spelljammer, I just assume you're lying to me.
No, it's based on the D&D Spelljammer.
Spelljammer is the silly word they use for their spaceships that look like regular ships that are powered by psychics that they use to travel the cosmos.
So what happens if the psychics fall asleep? Does everyone just die?
It's like they have to
You just give them a helmet.
They dump a lot of energy into the ship all at once, and then it runs autonomously for a while.
And then here is the first page of the horror.
Immediately I like the Dubious Never Dies lineup better.
But yeah, there's a lot there. Do I need Beyond the Beyond? No, I don't. Keep in mind, a lot of this. I made a lot of that list at like, let's say, 1 in the morning. Like most good lists, about 8 months ago. The horror list is more recent. Oh, I'm not... I'm not getting that.
Oh, is this an elevator sequence?
This is a, yes. Much like every species becomes crap, every video game turns into block pushing. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, it's Sokoban all the way down.
All video games are Sokoban.
Except for Sokoban, which actually isn't Sokoban.
The lad did not
You just
enter
gotta
the
look
jungle.
at it differently. Then it's
He
fine.
believed that anyone entering the jungle will die. He had heard about the story of Turog, and he left
So are
me
these papers
while
supposed to mean
saying
something, or
the
is it
dragon
narrating
someone's
what they
never
say?
journal.
leave the corpse of its summoner. Tonight is the
I'm
first
guessing there's
night
voice
that
acting
I will
after
be
you pick up the
alone in
pages.
Yeah.
the
'Cause
jungle.
for us, we just see
I
like
can see the high
blurry
towers of the
text.
temple
Yeah,
from
you see
beneath the trees.
like Persian script.
I will travel towards the temple early tomorrow morning.
But yeah, so that's your little teaser preview as far as
True ending run of Dark Countdown Empires. Oh my god.
yeah. I mean, I beat that game, which means I can get the true ending on New Game Plus. And to be clear, once again, that's the first page for both of those.
We'll say this, the thing about Earthbound Beginnings is that it is an RPG by people who don't know how to make RPGs yet. So it's just an unbalanced mess.
It's on the Nintendo Switch Online, so the barrier to entry is low.
I also have it on my Wii U,
Yep.
which I assume is still somewhere. You know, it's weird. I went to a company golf tournament this morning because I was more or less forced to. They're like, hey, we need someone to fill a slot. You're coming, Jason. And, I didn't do very well because I've played golf literally one time before, and that was when I was in high school, so, it was what it was. But in the end, they did, like, prizes, and I won a $100 gift card to Best Buy, and I'm thinking to myself, what do I don't want anything.
Buy some RAM.
I don't want anything to myself. Yeah, but they don't. Their price for RAM is so bad that it's like I look at it and I just get angry.
Buy a washing machine.
That's not a bad idea, but it's not enough for a washing machine. I was considering buying some sort of mini fridge, but all their mini fridges seem to just.
Let's see. They don't sell fucking Blu-rays anymore.
Yeah.
Buy a copy of the video game Astrobot for the PlayStation 5.
Do they even sell video games anymore?
Yes.
The last time I went to a Best Buy, the video games were off in a corner, and it looked like it was a Destiny.
Oh yeah, no. The video games. The last time I was at a Best Buy, which was a few months ago, actually, because my brother-in-law needed to buy new headphones. Their video game section looked like a hurricane happened. I'm gonna say this game is a lot harder when the block button is on the middle fucking mouse button.
Yeah, that's not ideal. You could buy an air fryer.
You could buy an air fryer. Yeah, you could get Unicorn Overlord for the PlayStation 5.
I already have Unicorn Overlord for the PlayStation 5. It's still in the shrink wrap.
You could play Unicorn Overlord for the PS5.
I could. I was actually going to play a video game today, and then I just felt tired, and I just didn't.
See, I wasn't going to stream today, but then I thought of the Peggle 2 gif.
Then
And,
the magic happened.
And then I said, well, now I need to do Garshasp 2! Yeah! I remember when video games used to be exciting. You may say,
like
Braden, wasn't that
still
earlier this week when Astrobot came out? Yes. But yeah, Best Buy's a weird place now. Astrobot is the best first-party Sony game since Astro's Playroom. How about that?
Yeah, what other first-party Sony games have come out?
God of War Ragnarok.
That game's
The Last of Us
probably
Part
okay.
2.
Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Listen, do you want a frame rate or do you want draw distance?
I get neither. Don't worry. Yeah, the Demon Soul. Okay, you're not allowed to say Demon Souls because that game is literally the exact same game as the thing from 2009. It just looks a lot better and runs better and has some questionable art direction choices that, on the whole, aren't enough to. I'm not enough of a precious little purist about Demon Souls to be like, oh, I just played the original game on PCS3. I never finished Demon Souls until I played the PS5 version. And I just have to say that the people who still say Demon Souls is the best one, you should have you seen the Valley of Defilement?
Maybe. I don't remember. I don't think it's the best one, though. I think it's totally fine. It's not.
No, I absolutely know people who take the Braden-esque hipster stance of saying Demon Souls is the best one.
Are they better or worse than the people who are like, oh man, you should really just play Kingsfield instead?
Those
Kingsfield's
people
where it's at.
are at least freaks. Like, if someone told me, nah, man, Kingsfield was where it was good, I at least respect that. Yeah, Demon Souls came out. Nah, it was 500 by that point.
Yes, it was after the $500 bundle with Metal Gear Solid 4.
Lionheart, Joku said he's not a contrarian, okay? He's never made any picks or opinions that are, oh cool, we get to do this again. That's the exact same camera shot you just used!
Is this literally the exact same area?
No, the bridges are different this time. Because now there's a thing on that bridge.
But it's the
same puzzle.
This
Are
game
you
is
just
an hour
going
and a
in
half
circles?
long and they're already repeating puzzles,
I cannot
huh?
believe this. The Deeves are still in the jungle
I hate to break
and
it
have
to you,
camped
but I don't
around the
think you're
temple.
beating this game
It
in an
appears
hour
they
and
have a
half,
commander
are you?
called Agore. I saw
fine.
him from a distance today.
My evidence
We'll
being...
find
He's
out
a
in
rugged
9 minutes.
Deeve with a burned
I was
right
gonna say, my
hand.
evidence being that you
He
were
was
playing-
angrily
No,
sending
I got to meet
messages
Scout the
Hittas.
dog.
So Hittas
True.
must be
It gets
involved.
10 minutes plus
I
or
am
minus.
sure that he has been after
And then I had to drink water to get rid of my
hiccups.
hiccups.
Oh, is this one where you have to like overwind it and then jump?
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, platforming!
Oh, yeah.
See, it's different!
Okay, yeah, it is
Okay,
different.
But it is a different puzzle. It's a different puzzle.
I'm going to, at some point, I'm going to just have to stream Children of Morta, huh? Because that game is actually, like, seems genuinely very good.
Yeah, it's legitimately a competent video game.
You should stream Children of Morta, and then you should play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous.
Oh yeah, they
Because
put in
there's
that
a-
Children of Morta tie-in quest.
Yeah, in Act 2, 3, or 5, depending on when you find it.
That's bizarre to me. That it took them that long to implement that tie-in quest. Because I
Don't forget to check. Hold on. Don't forget to check behind the platform. There might be a health upgrade again.
Okay, you're right. There might be. No, I can't.
Alright, apparently I could buy a guitar at Best Buy.
Yeah, okay.
Except I already have a guitar.
Okay, what if you bought...
What if you bought some bitches?
Rise of the Ronin?
I'm not into that.
What if you bought...
Rise of the Ronin or bitches?
What if you got some
Not
bitches?
into buying people.
That's fair.
No, bitches love, Team Ninja games.
The
This is
messenger
That's why they're always
Anyway,
talking
have
about the
small
other end.
bodies.
I've
And trapping
never...
them is not
Well,
hard for
we still
me,
have to play... I still have to
lived in
play
the
Other
jungle
M
for
with
years.
M.
He was delivering a message to Hittas, which frightened me. After the death of the human Turag, the fire breath of the dragon
This might be
guards
a
the mace.
controversial take, but the only
I
good
lost
thing that
half of
came
my
out Other
soldiers
M
in the
was
first raid toward the temple. We
fan
need more
fiction.
backup in order to get the mace. Agorek. Now I
don't
know
wanna know what
why
the fan
his
fiction
wife
is.
Could get
Probably all
Black
smut.
Myth Wukong for the PlayStation 5.
If you were to buy a RTX 4000 series card, you too can get Black Myth Wukong.
It's on Unreal 5. It cannot possibly require you to mortgage your house to play it.
No, it's just if you buy the graphics card.
No,
they give it to
it's just a pack-in game with the graphics card.
Okay.
That's how I ended up.
That's how Jeff Rude is getting a Space Marine 2 code.
Oh, what you're
that-
saying is I bought my PC at the wrong time. I could have got a Space Marine 2 code instead. Oh shit.
What?
Someone should buy me Space Marine 2.
Listen, you can give. I don't.
Theoretically, I could just buy Space Marine 2
Damn, you
with
just
the Best Buy
fucking...
card.
You could buy Space Marine 2 for the PlayStation 5. Although,
Actually, fuck Space Marine 2.
I heard from
one
the
of you should pay
in the
someone to
village
give
that
me
the
a job.
daughter of Kulma, who was
That's,
bearing the child of the commander, gave birth
I'm not
to
sure how that's.
twins.
I don't think that works.
Symbol
Harley,
of evil.
I don't think you could pay someone and
Kulop
say give
could
this
not
man a
bear
job.
to see his
Just
grandson.
I mean,
hiring
isn't that what a
manager.
temp agency is?
So he helped his daughter
Oh,
flee
yeah, I guess
prison
that is
and
what it
run
is.
away toward the
Bribe the
jungle.
hiring manager at my local Dunkin' so I can have a job that's only 10 minutes from my house.
Does the local manager of the Dunkin' Donuts just hate you or something?
No, he's never fucking there.
I mean, yeah. Why would you want to be at the Dunkin' Donuts that you manage? That just seems like crazy.
Actually, fun fact, I applied for a job to be the manager at that Dunkin' Donuts because on Indeed there was a listing for store manager Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Yeah.
Well, I applied, and then I went down, and then no one got back to me for like a week and a half. So I went down there to see if I could talk to anybody who was kind of in charge, which in hindsight is dumb. They're looking for a manager, so they clearly don't have one. But I get down there, and I talk to the person who's there, and she's like, I didn't know we were hiring. And I'm like, oh, well, if y'all don't have a manager or anything, how do I talk to people? And she was like, I don't know. There's a QR code on the door you can scan, though, to apply. And I was like, okay. So I went and I scanned the QR code, and it turns out the Indeed listing is wrong. They're not looking for a store manager. They're looking for a district manager.
That's a very
bit
different
different,
position.
Yeah, that's a very different position. I was like, I've never been the manager of a store, but I'm sure I could bullshit my way into managing one Dunkin's. That cannot be that hard. I don't
Say
want
that, and then the coffee rush happens in the morning, and suddenly
I
you're
spent
like,
the
ah.
whole day today observing
I mean,
the
I know how to
deeds.
make coffee. I've been making my own espressos
Behind
for
the
like a year
trees.
now.
My
Yeah, but
parents
the
have an
problem is,
control
espresso
manager,
machine
you have
now.
to direct other people to make coffee.
They have built a
Nah, they got
huge
machines for
catapult
that.
by
Doesn't-
Agare's
doesn't that work?
command.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
they
it's
want to
taking over.
destroy the whole temple with
Store
it.
managers in
Heavy
fast
rain
food
is
places,
falling,
as far as
and the
I'm
weather
aware,
is stormy.
Mostly just make
I
schedules.
would not be able to
and,
find an entrance to the temple if the weather
submit time
remains like this
cards.
tomorrow.
Yeah. My buddy actually ended up being the manager of a Tim Hortons once because he was the only one there who spoke English.
That's wild.
It was wild. I asked him, like, how did that happen? He's like, I don't know. They just hired a bunch of people that don't speak English.
Oh, you gotta move that thing a little bit to the right.
Senor. Yeah, Tim Senortas.
No, that wasn't Spanish. I think it was all...
Mandarin.
No, what were they? Because it wasn't even, like, I would expect, like, some sort of Indian, but it wasn't Indian, too. When I went there, I was
You
like, what the heck?
fucking missed that shit by a mile. You would be a terrible siege engine.
It was, like, Eastern European, so I'm not sure if
Okay.
it was Russian or something else, but it was
Probably
Eastern European.
Ukrainian.
Just a bunch of Eastern Europeans in Tim Hortons who refused to speak English.
In Canada,
Yeah.
did they speak French at all?
No.
So they didn't speak either of the two national languages.
No.
Speak Quebecois, damn it.
Big respect for that, actually. I like how you don't have to reload this fucking catapult. It just
Yeah. Why
is
would you?
ready to go no matter what. Oh,
It's
the
magic.
It's also just
animation-
an actual hand.
The animation for when it hits the bridge is nice.
Are you not supposed to hit the bridge, or is it you need
I
to
have to hit
hit the
the-
bridge?
You're supposed to hit the little things on the side that are holding the bridge up.
What?
Okay.
Okay,
All right, no. Now see if you can take the catapult with you.
I cannot.
I feel like
Apparently,
it's not even
take-
that you can't take you with you.
Yeah, the thing straight up. You can't take you with you. Maybe you have to ride the catapult across now? Like, shoot yourself across?
That
You
would be a
pull the
good
catapult
video game.
backwards.
Don't worry about it, the wheels are still going. What? Okay. Okay, video game.
Catapult out of control.
Can you still not go forward?
Did you try shooting the catapult again? Maybe there's something else to hit?
Maybe you have to hit the bridge again.
Oh, now it.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out, did Lionheart just say to himself that the woke mind virus got Lionheart?
Yeah, he's saying that. No, people are saying that to him because they're like, Black Myth Wukong's the best game of the year because it's not woke, and it's like, what does that even mean?
It's a game about Sun Wukong. It is what it is.
It's hold on. Are Twitter people saying Wukong isn't woke? The game made by Chinese people about Chinese Hercules isn't woke.
So consider this, Harley. If you are a right-wing chub,
okay,
there are two buttons. There are two buttons you have to press.
Yeah.
The first button.
Complain about the woke or
xenophobia. Racism against China.
Okay, so they can't do both at the same time.
Because they can't do both at the same time. But because apparently the developers at the studio that made Wukong are like horribly sexist.
They're like, oh, cool.
They're like, oh, this game. I guess this game is also like doing absolutely fucking gangbusters in China.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it's a Chinese game about Chinese Hercules.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in playing it because I got it for free. Well, quote marks free, but I'll probably get to it in 3 years.
Also, I do just want to say for anybody in chat, I'm like being funny, but also he really is just that's like exactly what Wukong is in their mythology.
Yes.
He's a fucking dude who does endless trials and essentially becomes ultra god.
Yeah, we love Sen Wukong over here. He's just like my favorite character, Son Goku.
Yeah, why would you journey to the west when you could go search for the Dragon Balls?
Yeah.
It's got everything you want.
My favorite version of Journey to the West, Enslaved Odyssey to the West.
That game's actually very good, but also like weird at times.
Please look forward for my copy of Heavenly Sword to arrive in the mail sometime in the next couple days.
Oh god, why did you buy that game? You have a 6-axis controller.
Motherfucker, I do.
Alright.
And by that I mean I have a DualShock 3.
So this is what's going to happen. You're going to do the same thing that I did. You're going to get through that game, and you're going to get to the first part where you have to use that, and then you're going to get stuck. Because it controls like absolute fucking ass.
What? You're saying the stuff with her sister and the motion controls with the 6-axis...
Completely ruins the game, yes.
Completely ruins the game.
It is literally like, you start playing, you're like, oh wow, this is impressive, it's fun, and then you reach that, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Well, that sounds dubious to me.
Yep. What if you didn't? What if you just freed yourself from those chains?
But everybody seems like they're having such a good time with the new expansion.
Everyone, people who play WoW, they've already chosen a life of pain.
Chosen a life of pain, yes. When I quit the MMO that I played, I chose a life of freedom.
Has Brayden played any Ninja Theory besides DMC?
Well, have you played Odyssey to the West?
No, I have not.
It's pretty good.
I have not played Kung Fu Chaos either.
Is that them? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They made Hellblade, right?
Yes, they made Hellblade and Hellblade again.
Yeah.
Hellblade
That's a
is
game that I have been told I shouldn't play because it will just make me sad.
hey, that first Hellblade is neat. It sounds like that second game is even less of a video game.
It's just like a pain hallway that you travel across.
Yeah, it's just a pain hallway.
Great.
And that was Microsoft's big release for this year.
Oh, was that a Microsoft thing?
Yeah, Microsoft owns Ninja Theory.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why we're talking about Ninja Theory!
There's another Sun Wukong game?
Yeah,
Oh,
Enslaved
you're
Journey
talking
to the
about
West. Every video game that you want to sell in China legally has to have a Monkey King.
That's true.
That's why there's a Monkey King in Dota. That's why there's a Monkey King in League. There should be a if Blizzard knew what was good for them, they'd put a Monkey King
There's a
in
Monkey
Overwatch.
King in World. Oh. Winston is right
What if?
there.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out,
Winston
right?
is right there.
No, but just no. Hear me out. All right. We get the people of Concord to put the Monkey King in it, and then we release it in China.
Exactly. You readjust all of the characters in Concord to look like
They're just all Monkey King.
they're all Monkey King. And it's also like the Chinese and Korean character design style where it's just like weird plastic looking women.
Yeah. You get that one guy who does all the art for Ragnarok Online and apparently still makes a living off of it.
Oh yeah.
Who just stopped making his manga because he's like, this is easier. Or sorry, his manhwa.
Manhwa.
Manhwa?
Manhwa, yeah.
And then, I don't know.
Yeah,
My
Capcom
favorite
Sun.
Journey to the West. Yeah, my favorite Journey to the West adaptation is Dragon Power for the NES.
I love Marvel vs. Capcom 2 featuring Sun. For funsies, I did look up. What? I fell through the floor.
Skill issue. Should have flown.
The geometry just chose not to support you any longer.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Journey
Did
to
a
the
giant white
West.
square just appear in your screen?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what that was?
No.
Okay.
I missed it. Oh, I didn't miss it.
Sure.
What the fuck? Also, apparently I'm way behind compared to you.
No, he just had to do it again because he fell through the geometry again.
I had to do it again because I fell through the floor.
I see.
Wait, they made a Mega Man X8 demake?
Yeah, I did. They made a demake of Mega Man X8 for the SNES. Because if Capcom won't make new Mega Mans, don't worry, the fan community has you covered.
I do think that reminds me of a running joke in the Mother fandom, is that, oh, if the fans won't make Mother 4, then the fans will make Mother 4. Because there's like 4 different versions of a fan game of Mother 4.
Mother fans are special people.
Isn't that how we got Mighty Number 9? And didn't Mighty Number 9 kind of blow chunks?
No, Mighty Number 9 was made by the original creator of Mega Man. With a
And
bunch of crowdfunding money.
It did blow chunks, though, right?
Yeah,
it was
good.
bad, yes. But it's okay because we also got Mega Man 11 out of that, which feels like an entire game, a game-sized fuck you to Keiji Inafune.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta send the middle finger to your
Sometimes
ex-employees,
you just
know?
have to be like, hey, former CEO, eat shit.
Yeah, eat shit, dick. I like Keiji Inafune. I will be real with you. I think most of his games are pretty good. Except
Yeah,
for the
but
new-
also it sounds like maybe he's not the person you need to thank for them.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, a fan project in long-running development?
To be fair, how many people do you think they actually pissed off by saying, "Hey, we're not going to actually give you the Vita version. We'll give you a different version."
Fucking haven't washed my hands yet. I just rubbed my eyes and got fucking sesame goop in it, and it burns because it was spicy.
Oh,
that's not
fuck
great.
this! Ah, fuck me!
Did you fall through the floor again?
No. I found out what I needed to do. Also, my monitor is flickering like crazy. Something about this game is making, the, G-Sync go off.
What the fuck is G-Sync?
Garshasp sync.
Yeah, listen, as soon as Keiji Inafune, was no longer CEO of Capcom, suddenly Capcom started putting out, consistently good games again.
Are you telling me you didn't like that remake or reimagining of what is it?
Bionic Commando?
Bionic Commando. What if Wife Arm?
What if one's arm was a wife? Harley, what if your wife was in your arm? And also, what if you had Swedish people make a Bionic Commando reboot because you're like, oh god, Japanese games are dead.
I
Get
don't
the
even
Swedes
know.
to do it.
I'm stressed out keeping roommates alive. I don't think I could do a wife. You know how fucking hard it is to make sure these people eat an appropriate amount of vegetables in a day?
As someone who once, cooked a lot for someone, yes, I agree. Sometimes they're just like, oh, what would you like? And they're like, food. And you're like, you motherfucker, give me a suggestion.
My dad and I got Indian today.
Oh, dope. Like curry?
Hell yeah, dude.
What kind of curry?
We got, tikka masala, coconut korma, and,
Actually,
mango curry.
More important question. Did you go to a restaurant that sells
The storm never
curry,
ends.
or did you get
The Ashmog searching
curry
found
from
my
a
previous
curry
hideout.
place?
We
I see
went
the
to
light
an
of their
Indian
torches
place
as they are approaching.
Okay.
and
I
got
doubt if I could
takeout.
wait till dawn.
Well, but like
I must escape in the night, otherwise they will find. I realize now that
I don't
Kulmok's
know how it
daughter
is where
has
you
been
live,
murdered
Rick,
by
so
the
where I live,
mercenary
there's
working
there's
for the
a stark
village.
difference
The
between
dragon has
Indian
appeared after
places
that and
happen to
killed
have
all of the
curry on
mercenaries.
menu and a
The
dedicated
twins were
curry
raised in the
spot.
jungle, but they
See,
too
that
were
sounds like
killed
East
in the later
Coast
years.
elitism to me.
Turog was killed here too.
I live in the
No.
suburbs of
It is
Idaho.
my desire to enter
No,
the
it's like,
damp graveyard
so if
of
I go
history.
to a restaurant
The
and
jungle has not been
they have
freed
curry
from
on
the
the
curse of these deaths.
but they have
Will
a bunch
I?
of other stuff on the menu too, I'll order the curry, and what I'll get is curry, but I'll only get like a tiny little side dish of rice.
Okay.
But when I order curry from a curry place, I get a massive fucking container of curry and an equally massive container of rice to
Okay.
go with it.
So there are two Indian places here where I live. And one of them is pretty good, and the other one is very good. But it's also like pricey. Yeah, this. Oh.
Yo, are you getting a weapon upgrade? Also, if this is like a weird dragon, preemptive wood.
No, it's this guy again.
Years, I have been burning to possess that
That
mace.
doesn't look anything at all like the red thing whose eyes open.
But now, with your death, the mace
Who's
and its
this?
eternal glory will be mine.
Dave.
And once again I will
I
become
mean,
young.
also,
Death
Dave
to
the
the
Dragon
power
Man.
and glory of humans.
I mean, he's got handlebars, like.
think this may be the boss of the game.
Oh.
I suspect that this is the boss of the game.
Are you saying this might be the end of the game?
This might be the end of the game. I mean, he's on the box. He's right there.
What?
Damn, he got you with the trap.
Okay, he's immune to all of my attacks. I think I might need to switch weapons.
No, you're supposed to hit him with the trap and then do damage while he's on the ground.
No. I think I have to switch the mace, but I don't know how to switch weapons.
The numbers.
Scroll wheel?
Oh, nope. I hit him with the spikes a couple times, and now he's broken the thing.
Maybe the mace isn't a mace. Maybe the mace
Is there a Garshasp 3? No. No, there's not. I can't believe they're doing this to me again.
Wild that the mechanic is to hit him with the trap and then he just instinctively stands in the dead center of the room. Where the trap doesn't hit.
Is there? No, there's not a Garshasp 3, thankfully.
You telling me you wouldn't play Garshasp 3?
Is this really how you're gonna make me? Oh, video game. So it's this kind of boss fight, huh?
Leave it to Garshasp to make the final boss a puzzle.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it's the same puzzle you've done 4 times.
Yeah, but now I have to do it while there's a boss.
Who's invincible?
Yeah, they've discovered an SNK boss.
What's SNK?
SNK is a Japanese company best known for their fighting games.
See, I only know that as the acronym for Attack on Titan. Are these spikes following you or following a pattern?
No, they're following a pattern, which is a problem.
Speedrun of this game is 18. Oh my god. No, it's even less than that. It's 8 minutes. Someone beat this game in 8 fucking minutes.
I assume this game has a lot of out-of-bounds shit. This seems like the kind of game that perhaps one could,
I am failing to see a pattern here. Giggling about.
I'm sorry, I'm just Joker. I'm just having a Joker moment, a Joe
He's
moment.
being Jokerfied.
I'm
Like
just,
I'm really not seeing the pattern. It just feels like the fucking holes are never where you're at.
oh, I died again. Yes. SNK is
So
owned
look
by Saudi Arabia now.
I've looked it up. This is the final boss, but there's a sequence after this.
Okay. I'm glad this game will be done in one sitting. I'll put it that way. I'll say this is markedly worse than the first game, which is saying a lot.
You're having a bunch of weird one-kill bullshit. Would typically do that.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to stay on one of those inside rings. But, yeah, I think this game, hey, guess what? This game that is, like, a third of the length of the original. This game, hey, maybe it was just like expansion DLC that they sold as standalone.
I suspect that this game might have been like, oh, we're gonna make this 4-chapter sequel, and they made the first chapter and they said, let's
leave the country.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Perhaps, and make Children of Morta. I literally spawn on top of him. I don't know if you caught that. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh.
Are you, like... Where are you? Did you... what the fuck?
Truly a game that wants to be played.
Oh. It's fine, Harley. You know, making video games is hard. Anyway, it'd be great if I had 360 degrees of movement with my character instead of 8.
You know, you can't always get what you want.
Brayden. But this game is better because it's on a keyboard.
Is CP secretly one of those mechanical keyboard people?
No, he doesn't even own a mechanical keyboard. It's like, I don't like mechanical keyboards. Instead, he likes those, you know, like very
those low-profile chiclet ones.
Low-profile chiclet keys. You know, those laptop keys, basically.
Oh, those are awful.
And let me tell you, no regrets getting a mechanical keyboard.
It feels a little mean-spirited to make fun of ZP when he's not here to enjoy it.
I'm just, you see, I'm denying him sexual gratification, which is also something that he likes, by making fun of him when he's not here.
How did you knock him over the first time? Right there.
Don't worry about it.
Well, hold on. Why do you run over to the bottom side of the arena instead of just going back to where you started?
Harley, are there any other games this year that you're excited for? Are you a Frostpunk person?
I mean, I liked...
Oh, I did it again! I did it again!
I liked Frostpunk 1, but I'm not good at resource management games. So I don't think I've never actually beat any of Frostpunk 1's scenarios.
I did not beat the one where you have to build a train.
I thought Frostpunk 2 was already out.
No.
Like, I could have sworn I'd seen YouTubers
It was going to
making-
come out in June, and then they delayed it to this month.
Like, I definitely feel like I've seen YouTubers make Frostpunk 2 content.
There was preview stuff.
Let's see, things I'm excited for. What other games are coming out?
Stalker 2.
Never played the first one.
I don't think that really matters.
I don't think... yeah, the new Zelda.
There's a new Zelda? Didn't we just get one?
Yeah, this one's a top-down 2D one, where you play as actual Zelda.
Yeah, it's it looks like that remake that they did of...
Yeah, it looks like the Link's Awakening remake.
I mean, it'll be neat to actually play the Zelda. That's fun.
I mean, those CDI games were right there for you this whole time.
Yeah, Wand of Gamelon.
Wand of Gamelon and the other
Zelda's Adventure, which we don't talk about.
What else is coming out? Wow, this guy really just pinned you up against whoever there and took you to town.
Yeah, it's really good. Let's see, what else is cool this year? I assume at some point yeah, that's right, a new Mario and Luigi. I mean, Nintendo Silent Hill 2 remake, of course.
Yes, my favorite thing to look forward to, a Blobber game.
Yeah, Bloober game. From my friends at Bloobers. Always be bloopin'. You know what I'm saying, bruh? Oh yeah, there's a new Dragon Age also coming out on Halloween.
Oh, I mean,
if you're a fucking sucker, I could see how one might be optimistic for Dragon Age of the Veilguard.
I mean,
But that game will be totally fine.
Yeah.
we're
No.
getting Dragon Age Veilguard when it comes out.
No.
Because Daisy loves the Dragon Age franchise.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't know. I don't really keep up with games that much anymore.
Yeah,
honestly.
you're fine. Video games are a waste of time and money.
I just kind of wait for whatever shows up in my YouTube feed that looks fun. I'm serious. I have no idea.
You're controlled by the algorithm.
You just wait for the robots to tell you what to play.
No, I want to be clear. I don't watch random videos.
And to be clear, that's an entirely fair way to live your life, as opposed to the hell world that I live in.
Like, I don't watch random videos on YouTube. I watch, like, 4 specific YouTubers. And if what they're playing looks neat, I might get it.
I forget, did you get Age of Wonders 4?
Me or Lionheart?
You, Harley.
No, but I have been interested in it.
Okay, because that game has real Harley core energy to me. It's also very fucking good, by the way. Oh yeah!
He got fucking $50 of DLC.
Yeah. Oh, now it's time to play. Now his health bar actually goes down.
Welcome to video games.
I love how you got to the actual boss fight in less than half.
Oh, fuck.
And now you
fuck!
I mean, it also doesn't help that, like, because I am unemployed currently, I try not to look at games that are coming out.
That's also fair.
It just
Anyway, I fell
makes
through
me-
the floor again.
It makes me sad. I have Age of Wonders Planet. That one was
Hell of a game.
I hear that one of the DLCs gives you lizard people.
Yeah, they're shape-shifting lizard people who are secretly infiltrating the other factions.
Right, so they're... Okay. That's a little disappointing.
And they use sonic weapons. Because they're like weird... It's basically lizard people conspiracies as a faction.
Yeah.
It's good. They're good. The Shikaran.
I mean, I guess to be fair, in Age of Wonders, you can, like... or at least in... I remember being able to essentially just wholesale make up factions.
Little bit.
I can't remember if that's a thing you did.
In Planetfall, it's basically you pick your faction and then you pick your secret tech, which determines secondary units and tech tree. In Age of Wonders 4, it's way more modular.
Okay, so the 2 DLC factions are...
Mech Paladins and Lizard People, yeah.
The Catholic Church and every conspiracy ever written.
Yeah, you know, to go along with the cyber hackers and the space dwarves.
Age of Wonders Planetfall. Age of Wonders Planetfall is actually on sale right now.
I did it.
You're gonna have to speak up, but sure.
I did it. I am Garshasp.
Okay.
You have guard the Shasp.
I have to go get the water bottle from them.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at this silly dragon.
You got to.
You here?
Daisy says hi.
Have a good one. Hi, Daisy.
Are they like pretending that he ate him, except they can't animate it?
Yeah. I did it.
All right, now time for your Halo escape sequence. Don't worry, it's not very long. Looking at what the speedrunner did, they just ignored all these enemies and just ran across the bridge.
Yeah. Oh! They aren't even speaking English anymore!
Ran out of English?
They ran out of English. He was speaking Farsi.
Beat the video game.
Also, unlike the first game, Garshasp 2 does not have Steam achievements.
To be fair, there really wasn't much to this.
Yeah. Alright, we did it.
Dragon Plate 1, Dragon Plate 2, Dragon Plate 3.
Garshasp 2! His name is Garshasp, and he's a guy from Paris. Hey, what's up? Let me tell you about a guy named Garshasp. He's gonna do a shout. Your friends and mine, Arash and Amir, are gonna show you what... I'm sorry, I couldn't do the Garshasp Garrap.
Is that a real thing?
No.
Not yet, it isn't. Well, how do you feel? Do you feel fulfilled?
No.
I'm sorry.
But at least I can uninstall Adobe Flash from my computer now.
You're free. You're free of Adobe Flash. You never have to go to newgrounds.com again.
Yeah.
Well, Arash did a lot in this game.
Yeah, it's almost like this game was made by a very small team who used a lot of freeware and open source stuff to make it
Do you
work.
think they were like making this on Pentium 2s or something? Just like, I mean, it probably runs. We can make this.
Yeah,
and make
no.
money.
Oh, Adam Boyce is in the special thanks for this, huh? I reckon.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Are they just thanking David Jaffe and David Cage? Okay.
David Cage?
Yeah, maybe they're just like, we really liked Heavy Rain.
We liked your video games. People of Iran just love
Wait,
Heavy
Martin
Rain.
Szymanski. Is he related to David Szymanski? Probably not. Anyway, I also think it's funny that their credits music was not long enough to actually go through the entire credits. That's Garshasp, Temple of the Dragon. I don't have to play this again.
Unless you go for the speed run.
No.
You have to beat it in 8 minutes.
I will not.
And you are right. It is absolutely them just clipping through parts of the world.
Yeah. That checks out. All right. Time for polls.
The Polish are here?
Yeah, the Polish are here. No, unfortunately, no Polish-made Dubious action games.
The last time I saw a Polish person play a video game, they were very hesitant.
All right. Poll is up. And while we're doing that, I'm going to make sure that Adobe Flash is not installed in my computer. All right, here we go. All right, we've uninstalled Adobe Flash Player. The evil has been defeated. And a new evil takes its place, apparently. All right. While this is going on, let's this is a game I've wanted to goof around with for a bit because it was $10 on Steam.
Is Wanted Dead that, like, nonsensical third-person shooter game?
Yeah, it's the third-person shooter melee game with the ramen eating minigame.
Okay. Wait, what is this? I've never seen this before in my life.
Speaking of Poland.
Oh no.
This is the Terminator game from a couple years back. It's the people who made this went on to make that RoboCop game.
Really?
Yeah. Which I also
I heard people
got.
liked that.
On August 29th, 1997, Skynet, a computer system built to protect us, became self-aware. It viewed humanity as a threat to its existence and decided to act. Judgment Day, as we eventually called it, marked the beginning of the war against the machines. Skynet attacks happened almost daily, but the attack that happened on that day was like nothing we'd seen before.
Come on. Where are the others?
Let me turn on subtitles.
Where's the rest of the resistance? I don't know. Ah! No!
Was this game rated T for teen?
No.
I'm through. This is Private Jacob.
Playing on a Chambara.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm playing the one that people say is okay. The one with actual art direction, also.
Oh, so it's not just a Unity game with bikini women?
I mean, those games predate Unity. Those were simple 2000 games.
I've never actually played any of them. I'm gonna double check to make sure I don't own one of these Steam people so bad.
Listen, a lot of very bad decisions have been... There has not been a good Terminator movie since I have been alive. Because Terminator 2 came out in 1991.
Well, that's rough.
They have literally not made a good Terminator movie in my entire lifetime.
I didn't hate Terminator Genesis, but I would not call it a good movie.
It's a good movie.
You don't have time for this. They're coming.
Okay, fine, Dad.
HK aerial flying by. Don't let it see you. All right, I left something ahead for you, so keep moving.
Listen, Jai Courtney, as far as generic Australian mans, who Hollywood thought was going to be a good...
Stop. There are T-800s patrolling in front of the building. Make sure they don't see you.
You know what the problem with all the new Terminator movies are?
Yeah,
They completely invalidate
Terminator
the
2.
whole, like... Not that... Yes, it's just kind of like, well, you know, here's this lesson that you can make your own future, and all the other ones are like, no, fuck you, you can't actually...
No fate but what we make versus, no.
Yeah, no, fuck you.
No fuck
Robots.
you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Spider scouts ahead. That gun ready.
I do think it's funny how there's always this, like... Just this... Like, in almost all facets of fiction, it's just, you know, hey, guess what? AI bad. You know? Don't do it.
yeah. Well, now we
Eventually
know
turns
the
on you.
truth about AI.
Yeah, it just makes porn.
It just makes terrible-looking porn.
Yeah. Do you like your women/men with 7 fingers? How about just everyone looks like a weird plastic doll at all times that are just shiny? What if we could tell this computer to make, you know, a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti for 5 minutes? What I'm saying is maybe computers were a mistake. Is this like, is the lighting as bad as it looks like it is on my end, or is this?
That's because I was taking damage.
Oh, okay. So when you take damage, you can't see anymore. Great. That's a great way of doing the video game.
Okay, now, through that garage. It's important.
What's there? Hello?
So is this secretly a good game?
I've been told this game's fun.
We can't do this right now, kiddo. I don't want to go with you. You don't, but we can't stay here. Who's there? Oh, thank God. You're from the Resistance. See, Patrick? He's going to help us.
No, they're going to get us.
Please, you need to help me. My little brother, he just won't listen.
I'm not going. Leave me alone.
Oh God, I need to shoot this child.
I said leave me alone.
I know you're scared, but staying here is not an option.
Yeah,
I'll
something about that
protect
kid
you
looks
and your sister,
unnatural,
okay?
and I don't like it.
Okay.
Kid, if you don't shut up, I'll put a bullet in your skull.
I'm Jennifer, by the way.
I've heard there's an evacuation point near here.
Yeah, I know. My people are organizing it. We're heading there right now.
Well, that didn't take much
Come on, let's
convincing.
go.
My choices matter.
Where's the rest of the Resistance?
It was literally like,
I
hey
came
kid,
here
I'll
looking for them
protect you.
myself.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm not going with you, but I'll protect you. Okay.
Let me see what the FOV is.
Well, that building's for
70?
lease.
Fuck you, video game. You don't tell me what's recommended field of view.
What is the ideal field of view?
90. I'll be taking no further questions at this time. Yeah, also the child's a Terminator.
This way.
I thought Pasadena
Probably.
was safe.
It was. Until all the soldiers were pulled out from the area.
I thought Pasadena was safe.
It never was safe.
Through here.
You ever been to Pasadena?
I have no idea where Pasadena
It's
is
in
now that I actually
California.
think about it.
It's near LA.
Terminators.
Oh, so what you're saying is it's not safe because it's in California and it's just on fire.
No, it's Southern California, so it's just stupid hot.
Oh, okay.
Northern California is the part of the state that is constantly on fire.
That's right, these robots don't have peripheral vision. Fine. Also, for some reason, they just put eyes in the front, even though they can clearly, you know, just do some sort of ocular eye that sees 360 degrees.
They're gone.
Aaron said these attacks happen more often as the line gets
I'm
closer.
glad that Rio
It's Erin.
is
Has she seen the
checking
annihilation?
firsthand if that Mega Man X8
She's
thing
been
is
on the other
worth.
side of it. Tried to warn us, but we didn't listen. We're here.
Just see, now I just want to play this like I'm playing Black Ops, and that's
you to finally join us.
Just do the dives and
sick
slides everywhere.
dives and slides.
God damn it. Tell Ryan that we need to leave now.
Pull out your shotguns and go prop prop.
Yeah.
I know. Just let me think.
Jennifer, thank God you're here.
Oh, you're from the Resistance. Thank you for making sure that Jennifer and Patrick got here safe.
Are you the guy I spoke to on the radio?
Nah, I don't think so. I haven't been able to reach anybody for a while now, but listen, I know that Colin wants us to go, but I don't know how I feel about leaving anyone behind. Jennifer just got here, and you said yourself that you heard someone on the radio. There could be other people out there. Don't you think somebody should go and look for them? I mean, you're from the Resistance. It's your call.
That's right. Just listen to me.
I'll search for other survivors.
Good, I'll get the bus ready. Before you go, talk to Erin. She might be able to get you a med kit. Oh, and take this. You'll probably need it.
Ryan appreciated that.
Thank you, Ryan.
Your
Thank
choice.
you for
It
this
literally
Uzi.
says your choices matter.
Dun 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 dun.
Ryan told me that you might have a med kit
That
for me.
just constantly gets stuck in my head randomly throughout,
he's
you know, the week.
Supplies. If you really needed you. So
I'll be working on an estimate and I'll just hear dun 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 dun
I'll
in
manage
my head.
without it.
I'm glad you're
I'm gonna be everyone's friend. Everyone's gonna love me. I'm gonna save everyone with this Uzi.
Is your character's name Ryan?
No.
Chasing ghosts? That's what we do now? Fucking hero.
Hey, man. Flat. I can, don't worry. Flat. Critical hit. Yeah. It's exactly. It's like the days before Mass Effect 3. When video games pretended your choices mattered.
I mean, the choices did matter in, like, 2, sort of. And then in 3, they didn't matter at all. It was almost like the inverse hourglass.
Anyone there? No one's here.
But yeah, this game has a lot of scrounging. Speaking of games that involve scrounging made by Eastern European developers, more people should play Chernobylite.
Is that, is it a first-person shooter, or is that something else?
Okay, so, you know Stalker, right?
I'm aware of Stalker, yes.
The first-person shooty-shoot.
A game that I have owned many times over the years, but I've never been able to play for 5 minutes without going, and stopping. But yes.
Well, what if that, but like, it's a weird, way more dreamlike and has crafting?
Sure. Good thing these robots explode when you hit them with enough bullets.
Yeah. I recommend it. Yeah. Take that, Spider Skynet.
Is anyone here? Nothing.
But yeah, Chernobylite is like what if Stalker, but also way more about like crafting and survival and scrounging. And also it's kind of the heist mission for Mass Effect 2. And also there's time manipulation shit.
So it's Fallout plus Mass Effect 2 plus what's that game? Singularity?
A little bit. It's good.
Anyone in here?
Who's there?
I've come to get you. There's an evacuation point not far from here. You need to get there fast.
No, I'm not
I already took care of it.
Oh,
I will look this up.
They're making a sequel
I don't
that
see
looks
anyone
like
else.
it's way more of
Head
an
your way.
action game. Anyway, I rescued that woman. Surely she will have a large impact on the story to come.
Apparently there's a Chernobylite 2 exclusion zone.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
coming.
what this is. 2025. Sure.
Come on, let's clear the path.
Oh, this is from the Painkiller people.
Oh yeah, also it's from the Painkiller people. By the way.
This reminds me of a good old gut hunting swamp.
That's right.
I'm out of ammo! Grab this! More of them coming. I'm up! This one's for you, Pop! I'm out of ammo! Grab this! Jennifer, what's the holdup? Tin cans coming! Jennifer!
Get in!
Go, go, go!
Hold on, we're getting out of here!
Mark's about to pass out. We need to stop soon.
Okay, we'll do that. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Ryan. That over there is Erin. She's the doctor of the group. Jennifer's a scavenger, and Colin, well, you can ask him yourself what he thinks he does.
I'm Jacob. I'm a private from the Resistance. Pacific Division.
Pacific? You're a long way from home. What you doing down here?
My entire division was wiped out. I'm trying to get in touch with the South Division. I've got a message for Commander Barron.
So, it's true? The Annihilation Line's coming?
It wasn't the Annihilation Line. It was something else.
Then what was it?
To be honest, I'm not sure myself.
God damn it! That's as far as this piece of shit will go.
Let's get off the road. Pull up over there. We got some time on them, so let's not lose our heads.
I'll be on the fucking lookout for tin cans.
Aaron, you do what you think is best for Mark. I'll see what I can do about the bus. Jacob, it might take a while, so can you look inside and see if it's safe to stay?
Sure.
Jennifer, would you help me?
Sure.
It does that every single time you get a new
Or is it every time you find a survivor, it's just
every single time a new quest pops up, it just goes dot 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 dot.
Oh, I mean, that means they're doing it right.
I guess, you know, if you have the rights.
Yeah, absolutely. If I had the rights to Terminator, I would just be making that noise all the time.
Sake of this group. But you had one job today and you dropped the fucking ball.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
Sure, walk away, asshole.
Lock picking. Hey, remember the lock picking minigame in Fallout 3?
I sure do. This is just that game, isn't it?
That sure did become the standard.
This for us? Oh, did I?
I mean, it was all right.
What do you want?
Kind of.
I'm so glad you asked.
Eventually became annoying, but you know.
I figured I'll go see if anything's creeping around the corner. I hear that you're looking for the Resistance, and where I'm heading, I wouldn't mind backup while I talk to Ryan and see if he don't make me wet.
This might come in handy. Pipe bomb. This will do some damage.
Right, just raiding the storage room of all of its stuff, huh?
Yeah.
These people don't need it. It's fine.
Oh, skill trees. Skill trees. Anyway, fast learner. You can't trick me, video game.
Yeah, if they ever give you a perk that just increases your experience, then it's just like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just take it. Just take it immediately. Hey, kid. Hey, kid.
Thanks
Hey,
for
kid.
helping us in past-
I'm gonna turn off whatever fucking motion blur they have going on here. Cause...
What's this kid doing? Is he just messing with a box of electronics?
Yeah.
You can't do that. What if he builds a Terminator?
Hey, thanks for earlier. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have started completely freaking out. And that wouldn't have done anyone any good. Patrick's been through a lot, you know? I guess we all have. I just wish I could find something that would take his mind off all this. That's...
Were there any Resistance in Pasadena?
They were stationed just outside of town since I can remember. But they moved not that long ago. We tried to convince ourselves that maybe we were safe, so they didn't need to be there anymore. But apparently we were wrong.
Do you think the term resistance is
What about your
overused?
father?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
In just all
He
media, it's like,
protected
oh,
us
it's the
from the tin
resistance.
We were able to sneak out, but he had no chance. When I looked back, he was lying there, dead on the floor. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm ready for this.
Are you still Garshasp in here?
No.
He beat that.
I
That
beat that
game's
game.
only apparently an hour and a half long.
Literally.
Yeah, no. How is Wild Arms?
I don't really care too much for the story, although they have very much like Breath of Fire is actually a single story across vast eras of time. They have reintroduced the villain from the first game.
Seems
In
the
third game.
repair might take a couple
No,
days.
I'm playing the
How's it
Terminator
looking
game.
inside?
There's a lot
Oh,
of
is this the one
supplies
people
there.
liked?
Yes.
Looks like someone left.
It was $10.
Nah,
I didn't even know this
seems too
existed.
much of a convenience.
And then they
Well,
went on
keep
to
your
make
eyes open.
the RoboCop.
But speaking of supplies, we don't have much, but we keep everything useful inside.
That I
this
knew
crate.
existed,
You
but
feel
only
free to
vaguely.
look- I know that I must have lost my.
All these people, they need stuff.
Yeah, people need food and water to survive.
I have 286 crafting.
Oh, so it's like Scald.
Yeah.
Your crafting skill.
No, it's literally crafting points. Like you just pick up like random shit, and that's like crafting and then it's like trade resource.
No,
It's
I get it.
not-
Whenever you rest, you can fletch like 5 arrows now.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
It's useful.
it's good. Yeah, Scald's good.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to the next island.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you're about at the halfway or 2/3 mark, depending on how much side stuff you want to do.
I mean, I think I've done everything on the first island. I did find somebody that's like, hey, there's another island you should go to before then. I'll do that.
Yeah. No.
Quick question though.
Yeah.
There's a black market dealer that will buy artifacts. Do I want to sell all the weird crap I have, or are there more reasons to hold on to those?
You can.
Because I still got that weird ritual dagger from below the lighthouse that I
Yeah.
don't use anymore, but
Yeah.
some of them are connected to characters and I won't get rid of them, but I also have that thing from the lighthouse, the treasure. It's just like a weird crystal jade skull.
Yeah. It's good.
I don't want to look up stuff, but I'm worried that if I just sell it, I'm going to lose out on some cool, weird story thing later.
You can sell it. How about that?
Okay. Thank you. But yeah, I see what you mean about that game being weirdly unbalanced.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining.
But yeah,
It
it's
turns
like,
out air magic is wildly busted.
and also just like actual like offensive damaging magic is bad.
Magic missile is good.
Yeah.
Because all of the magic, offensive magic, does nearly the same damage as each other. So the one that costs the less is the best.
Yep. The one that you can spam repeatedly.
Yes. And then you get Cascade up, and you can do it like 3 or 4 times in a row.
It's good.
But no, it's more just like blinding people or guaranteed stun. Fire magic sucks. That's a weird one.
I played the battle mage who can max out fire magic, and there are a couple things that will make you like very good at
It's a frenzy
meleeing.
thing. Yeah. Well, my problem with that though is they have way
This
too much
is
stuff that
Rivers,
hurts your
over.
allies.
Yeah, I see ya. I found myself a lookout.
Yeah, I see ya. It's a vulture.
It's
What you
legitimate.
want?
I'm glad we were in the same way.
Is this guy literally looking for tin cans?
No, the tin cans are. It's the slang for the robots.
Oh, for the
No.
robots. He's not
Besides-
actually looking for tin cans. Like,
No,
oh,
if they
man,
wanted
I
a metal,
these cans.
they want copper.
That's true. Yeah, you definitely want copper.
we
cans
want
instead. Better conductivity in the copper.
There's not much of it in the entire world.
Rare earth mineral wars.
It's alright, we constantly just use it as a random garnish on top of flashings to make people feel fancy.
Yeah. I remember the REM wars too. They're catchy.
Oh, I can press N to display the map.
I see 2 resistance outposts. You go about your business while I stay here and enjoy the view. And please.
I mean, it's a map. It doesn't seem all that fancy.
Oh yeah. Out.
Can I tell you how happy I am that reports about Space Marine 2 are just firmly mixed? Because I
See,
was
I
really
feel
afraid
like
it was just
people
going to
were
be like, oh, it seems garbage. I would take mixed over or any day of the week. Because mixed might still be fun.
Do you think it's a case that, like, there's a bunch of people who are playing it and it's maybe just...
I know it's a little hot.
More of the same of the first one, and then they don't really like it? Like, I don't know. I feel like that game suffered the similar fate, where it's like, some people
I've
like
heard
it,
it's
some people
not
don't.
because apparently it's a lot more They doubled down on like the lack of cover, from what I understand from the first game, and there's more like melee opportunities.
Okay. It is funny how, like, that first game not having cover was like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, it's great, especially considering how we had just gotten over like
I know that?
a solid 4 or 5 years of nothing but of Gear of War clones.
Yeah.
Gears of War clones. Can turn
To the point where even the first-person shooter games had the cover mechanics in them.
Gotta love it.
So you press this button and you snap into cover, and then your aiming gets slightly worse, but it's fine.
Yeah! Now I get
Well, I mean, this is
11.
America, right? You wouldn't really have that many AKs lying around.
Yeah, this is the United States of America. We
Just
love our
AR-15s.
M4 platform rifles.
Well, this is also America as the 80s saw, though, right?
I mean,
this is like
90s.
post-apocalypse of the.
Yeah.
No, wasn't
Terminator
original
2 was
Terminator 80s?
91.
I'm trying to think of when Judgment Day was supposed to be. I'm pretty
97.
sure 1997.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know, but the movie came out in the 80s.
Oh yeah, that is absolutely true.
Brayden, have you ever played the Prison Break video game?
I have not.
that doesn't-
I saw the
that
first
sounds
look.
I was gonna say that seems like something after having played 24 the game.
Is that like a Telltale mobile release?
No, I think it's like an
No, it's a
over-the-shoulder.
360 game.
Oh no.
There's a Giant Bomb quick look of it. That's what era it's from.
It was made by Deep. Oh no, not made by Deep Silver. It was published by Deep Silver.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's Are you sure it was published by Deep Silver, or that Deep Silver owns it now? Because I don't remember when they came about, but that seems.
No,
like it
Deep
was
Silver's been around for a while.
Okay. I feel like I didn't even begin to hear about them until Dead Island 1.
Use explosives to get yourself inside, or find some other way. I don't care.
Did they make like a new season of Prison Break recently?
I believe there
in
was a Prison
2017.
Break revival.
So several years ago.
Yeah.
So has everyone in this chat actually like watched Prison Break already?
I watched
Knows-
a season of it.
The first season, and I'm glad
So
I
I
did
will not
watch
say anything
anymore.
further other than like how did they make a new season after how they ended that show? That makes no fucking sense.
You say whatever you want. I'm not gonna ever watch more of it. I liked the first season of that show.
Oh.
I've heard nothing but bad things about what comes after.
Oh yeah, the second season's like tolerable, but not very good. The
Okay.
rest just
What if
become
I told you the pipe
nonsense.
bombs are like grenades and you cook them?
Oh, cool. That's not how they work, but sure.
I mean, if you have a fuse in it.
Oh yeah, I suppose. So the main character dies at the end of Prison Break.
Okay, here's the question:
Self-sacrifice.
Who's the main character? The brother on death row, or the brother trying to bring him out?
The brother trying to bring him out.
Okay, that's fine. I think that actor sucks.
Yeah.
Don't you think I know
But
that?
yeah, he dies in the last episode in the weird self-sacrifice thing. Also, like, just so you know, everyone fucking dies by the end. Like, no one's alive.
That's fine. Also, everybody in that show fucking sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, he straight up died. So I don't know how he comes back for another season.
He didn't actually die.
Oh yeah, he just got 10,000 volts of electricity flowed through him and he didn't die. Sure.
I don't like the actor because it looks like he's constantly making a face.
I found something.
It's
You know
that's
what I
just his
mean?
face.
He's like
but
always
yeah.
kind of squinting his face, and like it seems like I don't know what he's doing. It's like he's trying to do like a Zoolander or something the entire time. It's so weird. And also he talks in a like this weird like borderline like mid 20th century way of speaking. Like I half expected him to start calling people dames and broads.
I think that's more or less how he talks when he's in the Flash. So yeah.
Oh,
you might just
right,
talk
they
like
brought
that.
those two back as like corny villains, which actually I thought they fit.
That Flash show went on for like forever.
You sure it's not still happening?
The Arrowverse
Is it finally over?
I think it
the
finished
kids
last
love the
season.
Arrowverse.
I'll always stand by the second season of The Arrow being weirdly good.
See, all I know about one Barry Allen is that
he sucks.
He sucks, and he wants to make it with his stepsister.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
It's
Is
still
that
a
a thing
CW
in the show and not the comic?
I
Please tell me
don't.
Barry Allen doesn't have a thing for his stepsister.
I
in the
don't
comic.
think that's the actual original Barry Allen thing at all.
Okay,
Barry Allen
thank
though generally kind of sucks. Wally West is the Flash people actually like.
Yeah, Wally West has actually been the Flash longer too, from what I understand.
Yeah, and has done way more. He's also just more of like the Joker that people know the Flash as opposed to Barry Allen, who was like, "Hi, I'm Barry Allen. I go fast."
He's the fastest man alive.
Except for when he isn't, because there's actually like a trillion speeds.
Who amongst us, Relkin?
Do that in animated show? No,
Is-
Rio. I meant to though.
Is that like an Amazon thing?
Yeah,
I feel like
it
I
is.
saw it on Amazon.
Amazon,
Like
yes,
advertisements.
Amazon picked it up because HBO was going to dumpster it.
It looks very good, I will say. I like the animation.
It's called
But
Batman Caped Crusader.
Yes, I still need to watch the one you told me about though. That stars what's his face of the Drew Carey show as Batman.
The Brave and the Bold?
Dietrich Bader?
Maybe. Batman Brave
It
and the Bold is
amazes
a
me
lot
that
of
he
fun.
became the voice of Batman for a long time.
Just for that
Unironically, a very fun show. Because it's all goofy Silver Age shit.
Yeah, I still need to watch that. Is it good, Rio?
Is Batman dating Batgirl in this one too? I'm sorry, what?
That's weird.
That is, I guess what? That's Bruce Timm. That's
Oh,
a
Bruce Timm, you know,
The
he
man,
doesn't
the
have
man
to-
has some
He's allowed
preferences.
to make some dumb bullshit.
Yeah, the characters he considers to be his young soldiers. He's dating Barbara Gordon. That's weird. Characters that he has a weird, fucked up parental relationship with. He's dating one of them.
Yeah.
Sorry, my Batman is always going to be like 40-year-old. I don't have time for anything other than saving the world. I'm kind of a terrible person, Batman.
Honestly,
Well,
that's
there are so
probably
many
the best
different
version
flavors
of
of Batman. Shitty dad Batman is allowed to exist. Not shitty dad Batman also allowed to exist. It depends on, I guess, if you're Damian Wayne or Dick Grayson.
I mean, Damian Wayne doesn't deserve a good dad.
Everyone
The
I'm okay
concept
with
of Damian
dad,
Wayne just
even
kind
weird
of.
ninja children.
Damian Wayne sucks shit.
Here's your test tube, baby. You've got
I
better
believe
raise him
he's
now.
still the current Robin.
Fine. Whatever that even means at this point.
He's the Robin in the comic books that are currently being released. Although that's because Dick Grayson is Nightwing and Tim Drake is
Red Robin. Not to be
Robin, but
confused
different. Legally distinct Robin.
from a restaurant chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damian Wayne makes a lot of sense for when he was put out. Him weird little shitty Ed George son
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense, but he fucking sucks shit.
Yeah.
It's alright. They also have Edgelord Jason Todd now too, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, Jason Todd's the Red Hood.
Was revived when Superman briefly became God.
No, Superboy Prime. Get your comics right.
Let's not talk about Superboy Prime.
Let's not talk
That-
about Superboy
that
Prime
thing.
punching reality so hard that they brought Jason Todd back from the dead.
Wait, is that how that happened?
Infinity Crisis is a lot. I will say the animated adaptation of Red Dead is very good, and they managed to excise all of that Infinity Crisis from the story.
Yeah.
That's smart.
You know, all of... Hey...
Shame you're not staying with us much longer. We'd be great friends. You bring out the best.
At one point, someone recommended I watch Countdown, but I'm pretty sure they just tricked me because it was awful.
Countdown?
Yeah.
That's one of those animated movies.
No, it was a series.
Okay.
Yeah, don't read Countdown.
Also, they're rebooting the DC.
Again.
Yeah, it's a comic. It's
only been 10 years.
Yeah, it's been 10 years since New 52.
Why do they keep
A
rebooting
Rebirth.
the DC universe?
I remember the Rebirth.
I don't think Rebirth got rid of the New 52, right? Didn't it just like sort of bring
they
Superman
never
back?
get rid of anything. It's always just another multiverse.
Or that thing comes back eventually. Like when
Wait, Marvel. I didn't think Marvel hard rebooted. Did they?
Marvel usually doesn't do hard reboots.
They can just retcon shit whenever they want.
I remember they had like the Marvel Now initiative, which was just a whole bunch of new things, but
Yes.
Instead, they
During
can
the
just be
new
like,
Secret
actually,
Wars.
Kamala Khan is now a not Kamala. I can't believe they named her after Kamala Harris. Woke.
When did my Marvel comics get so woke?
I am legitimately like annoyed about what they did with that.
Oh yeah, no.
Khan
What they did to
character,
Kamala Khan seems like a grievous injustice that exists only because they wanted to make her a mutant in the MCU.
But even just the concept of what's going on there is so fucked up. It's like, oh yeah, we resurrected you because you were actually secretly a mutant, and we only resurrect mutants, even though we could resurrect anyone we want.
Oh yeah, that's
like, you could bring people back from the dead.
Oh yeah, current era X-Men are
fuck everybody else.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's coming from there.
A new Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, is that like
Ultimatist?
Is it Peter Parker? Oh, wait, I did hear about that. Yeah.
A kid that'd take care of you.
Yeah, it's called Madam Web.
Okay, I just put that dog in my bag.
Oh, it's a dog. It's a very trusting dog.
Yeah, just go in my bag.
I mean, I just met a dog. You missed the exciting adventure earlier when I was playing Garshasp, and then
Garshasp.
One of my parents' friends came by with a dog, their dog sitting, and it's a doodle who looks a lot like Bo.
Oh.
Named
Remember
Scout.
Bo?
I miss Bo.
Some more Bo's out
But
there.
my sister needs him more than I need him. Oh, I'm gonna have to put fucking points in lockpicking, huh?
The thing I know about the Marvel editors is that they've decided that, for whatever reason, the main universe Peter Parker is not allowed to be happy.
Yeah. Oh, I have friends who know things about Spider-Man. They have feelings.
Yeah, I've had the friend who went on like an hour rant about somebody named Paul, and I was like, well, that all sounds awful. Glad I don't read that.
Yeah, we could talk about how Mary Jane has like a husband and kids that they then fucked over. Ah, fuck.
See, I disagree. I think the stuff just after they resolved the Clone Saga was pretty decent.
Not in my head. Is this what it sounds like when I bring up DC stuff?
Sure.
Yeah. No, it's guess what? Comic books, they're the same.
Yes. Is this what it sounds like? Is this what it sounded like when I ranted about Crocodile Dundee for like 40 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, listen, I thought the
So
Grant
that was
Morrison
like
run of
sort of like a
Crocodile Dundee
horrifying
fucking
like,
sucked.
realization.
I'm sorry to say.
Don't watch that movie.
That's my joke.
I won't get into it. Just don't watch that movie.
Are there multiple Crocodile Dundee
There's
movies?
3.
What?
Oh God.
There's Crocodile Dundee, Crocodile Dundee 2, and Crocodile Dundee Goes
No,
to Las
people
Vegas.
should instead play the hit adventure game Down Under Dan.
You know what? That game's actually
that game is
enjoyable,
deranged.
whatever the fuck it is.
That game is a deranged nightmare, and I'm
Isn't there
so...
just like a dude who like drank the wrong water and now he's got 2 heads or something?
Yeah.
That game was fucked up.
Harvester
something Bogans. Harvester. Here's my feeling on Harvester.
Really, it was a mistake.
Harvester is actually just fucking trash. I know people who are like, I know people who think Harvester is some sort of cult thing. It's like, no, it's just like shitty, edgy adventure game.
I'm not even sure what Harvester is. So
You're fine.
Off my head.
Yeah, don't look into it.
It's also not Down Under Dan, so
Yeah, no video game will ever be as good as Down Under Dan.
Harvester is basically just worst sanitarium. Just to say, like, shock
edge
attempt at being provocative, but it's just like, no, you're just kind of being awful.
It's just
It's
no,
gross
it's like
and
a guy
terrible.
being like, it's satire, man.
Is this like the same thing as like, oh, you know, people, hey, you should play Scorn, and it's like, this is just horrifying. Just every step of the way. I don't want to do this.
It's not even horrifying, really. It's just like, yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's like tasteless.
Which I guess
no,
that
I
seems like what
happened to
Scorn is.
tune into, I think, what's her name? Well, I'll just say Voidburger because I can remember that.
Jess O'Brien.
So, yes, that's her name. I tuned into her playing that game, and it was just the very end, and seeing the ending of that, it's like, what the fuck?
I'd probably say that, what was that one, was it Agony? What was the demon boob lady?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that, those all seem to be in the same vibe. Just,
Oh.
hey, this is gross and disgusting.
Yeah.
And just ends on
Agony
a
just
fucked up
seems
note,
like
I
it
assume?
like has a deep and abiding misogyny.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you about Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, you're telling me a movie from the 1990s?
80s.
Okay, telling me a movie from the 1980s might not be good to women.
No. They like chauvinists.
Yeah.
In fact, they'll leave their boyfriends for chauvinists.
Yeah, because feminism.
Because he's a real man. He's a real man. She needs a real man in her life,
Yeah.
and not just a successful newspaper editor.
No.
A guy though that beats up random people for slights.
Yeah, that's masculinity.
Yeah, that's how you get the ladies. Just beat up random people on the street.
Poaches animals.
Yeah.
But it's okay because he shoots other poachers.
You know, to
Takes
keep his
advantage of
territory.
his business partners and takes all the money for himself. God, what a piece of fucking shit. And also, Paul Hogan is also a piece of shit.
What?
Is Paul Hogan Australian?
No,
Yeah.
he is not. Oh.
No, he's an Australian comic, I think.
I thought Paul Hogan was an Australian.
Yeah. Australian actor and comedian.
Okay. Alright, we got shotguns. And now I have better lockpicking, so I can scrounge even more. Ha 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 ha.
Always be scrounging. Never stop.
Yeah.
Hopefully this isn't one of those games where you go for all those things to get more resources only to discover you really didn't need this many resources.
Yeah.
And that you didn't choose the thing that would have been more fun. Oh, destroy all these things. See if I can get you to play Homefront: The Revolution. He's just doing things?
I think that...
Or am I being rude?
No, I mean, this game's Eurojank, but I think this seems like it might be pretty good.
Hey, you know what? Eurojank FPS, I feel like not especially common.
There are several.
Yep.
Have you heard of Painkiller?
I have.
Every single game covered by Civi 11. There are so many weird Russian shooters. And also
are any of
video
them
games.
Konung?
Yeah, Konung. Konung O'Brien.
He's very tall.
Yeah, that travel show he did for HBO. Very good. And also just reminds you that he is like 6'5" or something, and he's just a giant gangly man.
It's the proportions that are weird.
Yeah.
6'5" isn't that crazy.
No, but he's like
it's a big head and
oh damn. Okay, Shotgun.
Skynet energy container.
Yeah.
Just leave that out
gotta
there.
blow up these energy containers.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that distance you probably still hit with the entire spread.
Yeah.
I know you've been detected.
Joku hit the bit in Portrait of Ruin. You have to control both of the characters on the bikes. Mm-hmm. Go back and forth between them.
Alright, well I have no ammo.
Can you do a melee attack?
I'm not gonna use melee attack on these exploding barrels.
Oh, I was gonna say if you have to reload and make do with less bullets, maybe you could melee something down to less life.
I'm just gonna scrounge harder.
Alive or dead in there?
Alive.
Good thing there are bullets everywhere.
Yeah, this is America.
Sometimes I just trip over and I don't even own a gun. Just on my way up the stairs.
Yes, it's true. As an American, when I take out my modular assault rifle on my way to work.
Well, sometimes like I open up a thing at Ground Turkey or something, and there's just some in there.
Yeah, my ammo capacity, you know, I always find more bullets than I can take.
You need more green goo spent on improving your bullet capacity. How many matches you can carry on hand? It's a little Evil Within reference. Folks at home. I do actually wish I had looked up what companions you get in Scald first, though, because I finally found the friend, the woman.
Yeah,
you're
and she's a wizard.
Yeah, she's the exact class that I am.
Yeah, just spec her in different.
I did, but I think I'd have preferred having the captain back, the officer.
Yeah.
Melee classes, like you said, very powerful. Katsu, have you beaten Kiwami yet? Did Yatsu disappear?
Oh, did they eat him? Did the machines get him? Alright, well, I have 4 bullets left.
You still gotta blow those things up.
It's fine.
I don't know if you could ever really show off exactly what they always established the future being like in Terminator properly. Because I always think back to like Michael being like in just an utter hellscape.
Yeah.
But I guess in the later movies they established it's not all that bad.
I mean, I believe this is like every Terminator thing. It's like, oh, the movies after 2 didn't happen. It's one of them's.
I mean, they all happened. I just kind of wish they didn't.
That's a better way of putting it.
Dark Fate was not the worst thing in the world.
Is that the one after Genesis?
That's the one where
Yeah.
they got Linda Hamilton back. And I hear that movie's fine, but Genesis, Jesus.
Yeah, Genesis is rough.
My favorite thing about watching that, though, was Joku being like, you know, maybe it's... I'm kind of into this. And you're like, of course you are.
My favorite part of that was saying, is that Matt Smith? And then him grabbing the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Matt Smith is in that movie.
Yep. They're
very briefly.
He just shows up in the background for like a second
Yeah,
and then
apparently
grabs
they cut all
John
of the
Connor.
scenes.
Yeah, oh, he's at the end.
Yeah, he's
Right.
at the end for a bit too.
But yeah, Matt Smith.
Your favorite?
My favorite Doctor. Best part of Morbius.
You know what?
That's not
Yes.
even a joke.
Yes, actually the best part of Morbius. God.
What a...
I love that sex song.
Yeah, no, the part where he dances to the song that's like, have sex, have sex. And then...
Yeah.
And you're
We agree.
like, well, at least someone's having fun with this movie. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
he is
me.
the only person. And it's not, what's his name? Jared
Leto.
No. Oh, yeah, him. But who's the other guy? He's in the Expanse.
Tyrese is in that movie.
No,
He's
the guy that
detective.
plays their mentor.
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah, fucking, Brian Cox is in that movie.
No, it's not Brian Cox.
No, it's not Brian Cox, it's,
I thought his name was Jared something.
Oh, Jared Harris.
Jared Harris, yes. Even
Yeah.
he just seems like he couldn't be fucking bothered.
I love how the game says, hey, you know, you should try blowing up this wall with explosives. And I'm like, oh, I've used all my explosives. I assume there are ways around, but you know.
Yeah, if you put enough points into lockpicking, you can lockpick that wall.
I did put some points into lockpicking. Because I wanted the shotgun from the car trunk.
It's like Fifth Element. There's just There's a little special key you can find that you just put into the wall.
Yeah, you know what that special key is called? Semtex.
Yeah.
Alternatively, a shotgun master key. Because a master key is an underbarrel shotgun mount for your rifle.
Call that a combat weapon.
And that's what the Canadian guy has in Siege. That's his power, is he has an underbarrel shotgun.
All Canadians do.
And then the other Canadian, she just has bear traps.
You know, if I was wrong, we have one here that would dispute it, but...
Yeah. Yeah, Frost's thing is she has bear traps. And Buck, he's got a master key, which you use less for fighting because shotguns in Siege are absolute dog shit. And more for breaching holes in walls. There's a lot about Siege I genuinely really like. It's just the part where the people who play it are nightmares.
The worst.
Like, genuinely, some of the most toxic. And I played Dota recently, and then I stopped.
Oh, jeez.
Because, yeah, this is a little janky. A little bit. Alright, now I can finally unlock this door. Look how much trading resource I'm getting.
It's literally just called trading resource?
Yeah, like anything you pick up is just trading resource.
Okay, so it's not, they don't have bottle caps or anything like that.
No.
I guess, yeah, that's definitely a Fallout thing, so. That'd be a bit too on the nose, I suppose. Though this does seem like it's doing its own thing.
Yeah. I'll get to a save station and call it here. Because I don't know if this is the most fun game to watch. I just wanted to check it out.
You deserve to.
Yeah, you deserve to.
Garshasp didn't provide.
Garshasp 2 is, like, notably worse than the first one, also.
Great.
Because
it provided you
it
falling through
feels
those
like perhaps it would have been DLC, but,
Is
yeah,
your
it
brother
also
dead?
looks like... No, he's not.
No.
Oddly enough. He survived.
He shasped another day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, no one's doing anything. So, I'll call it here. Thanks everyone for watching.
Alright.
Bye.
Yep.
Talk to
Have a
you
good night.
later.